We're live! Alright, cool. Yeah. Let's see.
They're looking at it.
Let the awkwardness sink in for a second.
Actually, no, it's still left.
What's that?
Oh, you have to move.
Yeah.
Never mind.
We're in the way.
Yeah.
So, hello and welcome to Critically in Debt. The Ooh. You over there?
We're good. Rachel doesn't like my camera set up.
Hello and welcome to Critically in Debt, D&D stream that may or may not be working, run by college students that may or may not, what was my line? Be paying off student loans. I am Nathaniel, and I'll be the DM of this adventure. Our stream is a work in progress, as you can tell, so yeah, we'll be adding cooler stuff every week, fingers crossed, and if everything explodes, I apologize. That being said, some of the cool stuff we've added, I don't know if you can see it. Can I see the logo here? Yeah. Well, there's a logo there, and the logo you saw earlier if you were here, or that was made by Rachel on our team. In addition to that, we have a retelling of previous stories. So this is actually episode 16, technically, session 16. For the stream, this is just going to be episode 1. But that means that we have 15 episodes that we recapped in a very elementary fashion. It's very good by Daniel. We'll be posting that onto our YouTube page soon, or YouTube profile, whatever it is. That being said, one more announcement. Yes, all of the music that we may be playing today, depending on if we get that working midstream, will be provided by Sword Coast Soundscapes. Sword Coast Soundscapes is a YouTube channel. He also has a Patreon, and all this stuff is free use for you to use and stream with, so long as you give a shout out. Yeah. Anything else? Anybody has anything? No? Cool. Well, then we should probably do introductions on who everyone is and who everyone's playing. Okay, and so I guess we will be starting with Daniel.
Okay, what's up, y'all? I'm Daniel. I play Wrath. Do I stare at this camera here? Yeah.
Probably that. So
Yeah,
do
I
your
play Wrath.
name, class, and yeah.
Cool. So I'm a half-elf, and I'm a druid, and yeah. That's me.
Hi y'all, I'm Kobe, and I play a paladin centaur.
You can say nothing if you want to.
What's your character's name?
His name is Dimitri.
My name's Lydia. My character's name is Artemis, and she's a wizard tiefling. And she's right there that Nathaniel's pointing at. Look at that other.
Kind of tilt the camera up. It's like the.
It is a little bit, but Timothy also put a
But
picture in
there's
the
also
thing.
a reference picture, so match the feet, peeps.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Next.
I'm Stephanie. I play Uzuk. He's a Tabaxi Divine Soul Sorcerer.
I am Rachel. I play Lazura, also known as Zura. She is a tiefling rogue. A tiefling Tabaxi rogue. Wow.
Wow.
Off to a great start. I'm not tired at all.
All right, best for last. Hi, my name is Hujan. I play Theomir of Ao, also known as the Grave Walker. I am a fallen.
Great Walker.
No, I gave myself that nickname though. It's
Nobody uses it.
That is self-proclaimed. I am a fallen. Is it Asamar or Asamar?
ASMR.
It's ASMR.
ASMR. I am a fallen ASMR whisper bard. I originally styled myself as a glamour bard, but the secret spilled out. I'm a whisper bard. So
There
wolf
are
among sheep. Wolf among sheep.
plenty of other secrets that have yet to be told and that were told if you watch that recap that we will post.
Are the character backstories in the recap?
No.
We'll get that done really
Yeah,
fast.
it would have been too much.
I don't know if we want to show everybody your character backstory.
It's like
I'll
It's
show
like,
it.
it's like 6 pages, 10-point font. Like,
Single space.
all right. But to start, we do a quick recap of our last session and where we are currently. So, last we left off, that is the party name. Found yourselves returning from the very edge of the Wilds. Here, Uzuk climbed up high into a tree to rescue a hawkfox in a nest whose parents died and siblings were taken by an eagle. After some coaxing, the creature found comfort in Uzuk's snowy fur. Leaving the forest, you walked through the village of Spriteheart, where you met the shifter and his 2 young children. After a bit of a standoff, you were invited in and fed, the entire time the soft hum of lights surrounding you. These lights, you learned, were pixies, and ignoring their warnings, Theomir found himself in a hallucinatory state, we'll say, resulting in a partially shaved head and the loss of his pants. From there, the trip back was uneventful. You found yourself once again at the dam, which is a city in Echion that is essentially just a giant dam that kind of controls all the trade in that area. Let's see. Okay, upon entering the town, you heard the crier of the dam say that it has allied itself with one of the foreign powers. You sought out your business contacts and ended up finding him at a tavern, where things got interesting again. Theomir, once again making a ruckus and casting suggestion on your contact, who was forced to reveal who he really was.
He was acting shady, so not my fault.
Resulting in him taking off a ring and showing us his skeletal form. Presumably displaying that he uses necromantic magic, something that is outlawed in my role. From here, it spilled out into an alleyway where... Good? It spilled out into an alleyway where Demetrius ran off with Wrath in tow and questioned Narth. Finding Narth's, your contact, his alibi good enough, you guys decided to go back to the capital and turn in that quest. So it is going to be a 2-month trip back to the capital from the dam. Does anybody have anything they want to do in particular? I have things set up, but are there any conversations between characters that want to be had?
If I recall correctly, I was given a stone by which I could communicate to our little goblin friend Tutu.
Yes.
I would like to continue on that. And
Okay. When you were getting the sending stone, Tutu is for those of you who don't know, is the person who is giving them quests now. They work for the Rocket Company, and he's the one who's kind of pulling the strings on that. You know that, sadly, the sending stone is one way. So when he communicates with you, you're allowed to send a message back, but you cannot initiate a conversation.
so we can both go back and forth, but only he can start it.
Only he can start it.
Okay, so has he start? Because like the last session, if I recall correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong, he like said hello, and I was like, whoa, you're on this, and then
Yeah, he told you to come back to the capital.
okay. Who gave us the sending stone? I'm sorry.
It was a courier, so it was just a messenger who ended up
Some
finding
random
it.
guy. Okay.
Yeah.
But you guys did very well tip.
I kind of didn't know who he was. And
We
he
are
didn't
critically
really,
in
like,
debt.
There it is.
We broke.
Where are we right now?
You are on the road. If we can get music of the wagon.
Of the wagon
Awesome.
variety.
Of the wagon
We
variety.
still have all of our horses, right?
Wagon
Still have
music.
all the horses.
How many did we take?
How many
6
horses?
Human music.
We
Well,
have.
because we had 2, and then how
Which
many
one
did
is
we get?
wagon? None of them say wagon.
We have 6 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
Night camp?
Let's do. Let's just do night camp. Do night camp. Make sure it's not too loud for the viewers at home. So yeah, you guys have your stable of horses that are pulling your wagon, and then the horses that you relieved off of some people who crossed you. To put it lightly.
To put it lightly.
So Narth, what the fuck is going on?
What the fuck is up?
What the fuck is up, Narth? No, shut the fuck up. Man.
in case we didn't warn it, this stream is NSFW, so language.
Yeah, we've already been
It's
muted,
Mark
so.
Pitcher.
Is it?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, so sleep is hard to find for some of you on the road. Between the bumping carriage and the threat of wildlife, there's also the cooling temperatures that you're dealing with. It's starting to get a little colder.
Can't relate.
Yeah.
Sorry.
With those of you with fur, it's a little less apparent.
But is it the fur or the demon living inside her?
Shh.
Is it the fur?
Oh yeah, fun fact, she's actually possessed by demons.
And she chose not to divulge this information until we were surrounded
So
by
it's getting
demon-hating
cold.
Watch the
people.
recap.
So
that we will link.
I just thought the audience should know that.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, hi,
Well,
I'm Rachel. I play Demon Business.
You find yourself,
I'm possessed.
well, not always on edge, you find yourself ever vigilant. Sleep for Uzuk is particularly difficult. Mist, your newly acquired hot fox, is still a puppet this time, and as such needs to be fed very often. You wake up to chirps and whimpers as it's, asking for food. You have to go find berries or meat, whatever you have today. Shoot up and bird feed your hawk. But you notice that she's starting to gain some strength and some awareness, more able to traverse the world around her. And by the end of the first month on the road, she's mobile, walking around, starting to climb things. But there are a few key moments on the trip through hot spots. And no pressure, but how these moments are handled. So, one night, while you were all camping, who would probably take the first watch?
I usually always do.
Okay. So, Rat's on first watch, and you find yourself out by the fire as it's starting to die down. You and Artemis are sitting next to each other. And, it's open canopy. You can see the stars above. It's getting a little chilly, and you look over to your left, and in the distance you see Mist. And Mist is, again, a hot fox. Kind of falling. Looking at what's going on, you can tell that she's prowling in some way, like hunting. But it's toward Artemis.
I'll try to call her over. I have like a whistle that I do.
Okay.
Let's see each one.
And roll me an online like that.
17.
17? Alright. You whistle, and like the ears are down at this point, and you perk up. And you look up, and at the same time, you notice that sitting on Artemis' hip is Milo, her familiar, small dragon boy. And you see Mist kind of look up at you, and then look back at what you assume.
I walk over. Hey, Artemis? I think Mist is a big fan of Milo. But not in a great way.
Oh.
I think she might be hunting him.
He's not even a real animal.
Yeah, I don't think she knows that.
Have we formally introduced him?
I don't think so. Do you want to?
We should try it. Maybe we can settle on something.
I'll scoop up Mist and just kind of slowly.
I get like Milo from my shoulder and like push him.
Kiss.
Now Keith.
You're gonna be friends.
Do it.
Is Milo okay with this?
Yeah, Milo's pretty easygoing.
Okay. So you grab Milo kind of like you would grab a chicken, kind of pulling the wings in, and push him forward, and you do the same with Mist. And Mist is kind of you can feel like on your hands the claws they like protrude a little bit. Definitely not fighting, but just like it's not as comfortable. There's some emotion in it. If you get what I'm saying. How close do you put them?
Can we give like a feet? A foot? Yeah, I was thinking 2 feet. I was like, that's a lot. Maybe like a foot or like.
Okay. You put them up.
I give Milo a
It's
dragon
pretty
breath.
close. I'm like 2 feet is okay too. Like 2 feet.
Wait, can
But they're also
Anyone
both
else
really
can
small.
interact too.
Raph,
Okay, that's
in
fair.
case anything happens, can you settle down the animal?
I can try, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I can try. I'm like, I rolled a natural 20, just mind you, on that hawkback, so I would probably know how to.
No,
do
okay.
that.
Okay. Do you want to go offer some insight?
Sure. If it's a girl, right?
Yeah.
Right, natural 20 something. But if she gets really wild, you can actually scratch her on the back of the ear and it calms them down for some period.
Okay. I just learned something new.
Me too.
So you go ahead, and once you get to that foot of distance, there's an eagerness in Mist, but it's not aggressive. Mist isn't growling or barking or chirping or anything like that. It's just like an excitement.
I think we're good for now.
Yeah. Let's do it every now and then.
Okay. Is that something you still do?
Yeah.
Okay. And as you do this, they start to get a little more comfortable with each other. How playful was Marcus?
I consider them very playful.
Okay.
Or, yes.
You notice Doreen can't be usually because when you're walking through the day, you guys aren't as close to each other. But while camping, Mist is kind of prowling. Milo tends to fly out of the way right for. It's very playful. You see that they're not trying to hurt each other. There are a couple times where the talons come out, and it seems like it's getting a little too rough. But nothing that, because you guys are pushing them together and making them friends, nothing that harms Milo.
A question.
Yes.
I don't have a rat anymore, huh?
I don't believe you.
I don't think I do either.
No.
Okay. I was like, how did I choose that?
One night you do find a rat's tail sticking out of
My mouth.
Okay. Is there music, Tim? Is there music, yes or no? Yeah? Okay. So, for this next part, you can cut the music for this. You step out of the wagon, again, with, it's been a long walk. You're doing this for 2 months, and essentially it's a lot of walking for everybody. But you were sitting in the caravan for a while, and as you walk out to stretch your legs, you get a nice breath of fresh air. You feel the wind in your fur. And you look back and you see mist crawling on the side of the caravan. It's kind of like a canvas, Oregon Trail style caravan. And it continues to climb along the wall. You see it kind of bathe in the sun, and the wind kind of picks up, and you see it kind of ruffle the feathers on its arms. That's all it does.
I'm just gonna keep an eye on it.
Roll me an insight check.
9.
9? Okay. Okay. So you see the hawk fox as it's climbing. It gets a little closer, and it starts to kind of do this, kind of shaking. And you look away for a second, and when you look back, you see that it's leapt off of the wagon. And for the first time, the hawk fox attempts to spread its wings and glide. And in doing so, it spreads its wings and comes crashing down. Roll me a dex save.
17.
17. You, unaware that this was going on at first, see the hawk fox start crashing down, and just last second, you're able to dive down and grab it, and you pick it back up.
Just kind of like do the scratch behind the ear. Try to calm it.
Okay, there we go. It seems to calm down. What are you going to do now?
Just kind of like hold her up a little bit, see if she's willing to like spread her wings a little bit, but like in a safer way.
Okay. Roll me another animal handling check. Make you roll all the checks today.
7.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Was that?
Are we
Let's see
all,
if I can get guidance on that, but that's not.
are we all awake watching this?
Yeah. If anybody wants to interact, you may.
Well, okay, so I like see her catch it, and I just want to say like, maybe let it fall, because he or she should know that you're not always going to be there to catch her.
I mean, do you want to maybe like go up on the wagon with her and like help her out, and I can go like underneath to catch her if she doesn't make it?
We can do that.
Okay.
Or maybe we should just put some weights on her. And, like, get her wings kind of.
Or I have feather fall. I can just cast it as a
Okay.
reaction.
I'll climb up on top of the wagon,
Okay.
like on one of the supports. To try
Yeah,
to
but-
How tall is the wagon? Like when she's standing on it holding it?
Like she's standing out there? How tall would a wagon be? Probably
Covered wagon, like
4 feet up from like the floor, and then probably another 6 feet.
10 feet. 10 feet sounds right.
10 feet.
10 feet sounds right. Combined with how tall are you?
That's it.
Ew.
5'7".
I don't. I
Well,
never
she
get
can
on
like
the
kneel
wagon.
down too.
Yeah, but I'm saying whatever.
So yeah.
Are you
6.
pulling?
No.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't even know if the fox would like get hurt.
Your strength just goes up throughout the.
Rather not risk it.
It's up to you. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'll climb up on top of the wagon on
Alright.
one of the supports. I'm just gonna.
I'll get in position just in case she jumps.
Cool.
Can I be next to them and also pretend I'm doing the same thing with mine?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Milo can show her
Yeah,
how to
that's
do
what
it. Yeah.
He's little dragon boy.
Yeah, Milo can like flop his wings and then take
Don't
off
like
and
that.
she'll go with him.
No, it's actually really good. So you're both up there on the wagon now, and you're holding Milo, and Milo, it's kind of, you can see that there's a bit of what do you call it? There's a relationship forming between Milo and Mist, and it's a little competitive. It's mostly wholesome.
Oh.
It's a little competitive. You see Milo start flapping its wings.
Flexing, right? Flexing.
Flexing, yeah. And then it gets a little air, and it's just kind of hanging out there, and then it goes back down. And Mist sees that, and is trying to do the same thing. Milo flies, Mist glides, so it's a little bit different. So when Mist is doing this, it's really awkward. But
That's not supposed to.
yeah, but at some points as it's doing it, it kind of catches the air and it lifts up for a second. And then goes back. And after about, I would say an hour, 2 hours of doing this, your hawk fox now knows how to glide a reasonable distance. I wouldn't suggest chucking it off a building or anything,
Fantastic. Let's chuck it off again.
but you now have that ability. So
Why would we
You
do
gotta
that?
eat it.
It's the best way. It's the best way to learn. Your parents are gonna throw you into the pool.
No.
my parents threw me into the pool, and I'm deathly afraid of water. So
But do you know how to swim?
I know how to get to the edge of the pool. I wouldn't know how to swim.
What's the end of the ocean?
One more event that happens. It is late again. Fires smoldering at this point, and your hot fox Mist is waking you up. And so you kind of get up and take a walk around camp. Looking around, you see people in tents. Let's see who is on watch. Artemis is on watch at this point. Kind of sees you.
AC 10.
Finger guns, and then goes back to being on watch. And you're walking around. You feed Mist, and then Mist starts to whimper. Like at your feet, you feed Mist, put her down, and you see the tail and the legs looking off in like across the camp, across the fire.
I'll follow her down.
Looking up, you notice the tree that one of your companions is sleeping in currently.
Oh no.
Jeez, I wonder.
Lazura, our rogue tabaxi, makes it a point to sleep in trees, typically tying yourself off, making sure she doesn't fall. As the fire is dying down, you just have the moonlight kind of to give you any vision here. And perched in the tree with her, there's a figure. Long, black, shadowy limbs attached to a lanky frame. some pointed ears and horns. Adorn the face with something that looks kind of like a bat. The shadow is just kind of leaning in and motion.
I'll like kind of carefully walk over to Artemis.
Roll me stuff.
21.
Yeah, it does not know what you're doing. Okay, you walk over to Artemis.
Do you have anything that could wake Zora up?
Let's see.
Have you explained the situation?
Look over at Zora's tree.
I look over. Do I get tapped over for a second?
You can roll me.
That's I should have just been like.
Roll me an Arcana check.
This
16.
16. Looking at it, you can tell there's something off. You see the same thing. It's a figure, but based on your knowledge of the arcane, it doesn't look physical. If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of a shadow than anything else. And it's just kind of long, and again, bat-like. And it's just perched.
So we both know that she's possessed. What if it's just her demon taking a little breather? But breaking her would probably be good. I can't send a message. Yeah, I know, but you're not around. If only Theomir was here. Send a message.
Do you want to sneak over to Theomir?
Wait, what time of day is it?
Can I send
Yeah.
Milo over?
2 a.m.
Okay.
I'll send Milo over to go like brush her ear or something.
So you can Milo go over and brush it.
Sorry about that. I'll send Milo over.
You send it to Milo.
And I can snap him back, right?
Do you want a ready action snapback?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the trigger for your ready action?
He's any harm.
Okay.
Or big joke.
Good enough. You immediately you tell this to Milo, and Milo spreads his wings and flies over.
Get the rest back.
Roll me stuff.
Oh, he's a stealthy boy.
Okay.
Wait. You should have the same skills as him.
Or just a roll.
Its stealth is different. It would be the owl. So it looks like a pseudo dragon. It is mechanically now.
Oh, 19.
Yeah, that's pretty good stuff.
Okay. It flies over, and you said it brushes the air? Or
Yeah,
goes
I like
through-
nudges
Okay.
her like.
It flies over to the opposite side of the tree, and like it kind of finds branches and stuff to lay in, and it moves itself over. The figure there, the shadow figure, doesn't. And it goes over and it's real close and it's just looking,
Oh my god.
and then it nudges the air. You feel something in your ear.
That could be in his mind, right?
Would you like to see?
Yeah.
Okay. Looking at it, it looks like some sort of twisted bat with wing or with horns.
But does it look like opaque, or is it?
It doesn't look like. And as you continue to nudge, Lazura kind of and wakes up, and you see as soon as Lazura's eyes open, the form in front of her turns into mist and enters her mouth.
Ah, yeah. So.
When you wake up, you see the dragon. Nothing else.
Okay.
Like she has a recollection of.
I'm just like, oh, hey,
That was
Milo,
the-
and just give him
that
a
was
little
the
pet.
freaky shit.
Wait, so I have no, like, I'm not supposed to.
You can remember it, or talk to her.
We're just like, oh, yep, I think that was a demon. It's back in.
Hey there, demons,
Okay.
it's me.
And you watched this whole thing too. You saw it that
Okay, so
way,
you saw it.
and just in a breath go into it.
Okay. Yep. I go back over to Mist and like reward her for seeing.
Okay. Mist is noticeably shook by this whole thing.
Miss must hate me now.
Welcome to the club.
Roll me an insight.
16.
Based on you interacting with Mist afterward, you can tell that maybe you should have done something before instead of just kind of leaving Mist and figuring things out. But yeah. Does anybody else have anything else they'd like to do, or would you like to tell someone there was something else going on?
Did Maisie see all this? Because she's awake all night.
You have a fucking horse.
Also,
We have 7 horses.
I have a magic horse who does not have to sleep or eat, so she is awake all night.
That's the
Oh my
horse.
Her name is
God.
Maisie.
Roll me a perception check.
Why'd you bring this up now?
Why?
So
She's
just
scared. Oh,
There.
sorry.
Perception?
Yeah.
6.
Thank God.
It's dark as hell.
Horses sadly don't have dark vision.
Maisie did not see anything.
So is there anything else you want to do that night, or for the rest of the trip?
Did anybody else except for the 2 of them see this?
Just night, so.
Okay. The only ones that know.
That's his head shaking. I don't know. Never mind. Shut up. But like, we didn't do that. Ahmed was better than me. I mean, Artemis.
You wake up, nothing seems to happen, and you end up getting yourself back to sleep, kind of brushing off Milo the dragon. You wake up the next morning, and who here probably wakes up early? Early rising. You?
Could I take the first watch?
You are awake at this time, and you just
I'm gonna take one.
sorry, Wrath is awake at this time, and Theomir is just starting to kind of wipe the stuff out of his eyes. And you see Lazura. And you see 2 small horns protruding from her head.
Oh, hell.
You look different. Did you get a haircut?
Different.
He's gonna shame.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you feeling this morning?
Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know.
And so like then I walk into this and I go like, oh my God!
What?
You got like.
I reach up and I like.
You feel 2 horns.
God damn it.
They're small. They're probably only about that
Okay,
big.
I pull
that's
out
such
my
a
mirror.
That's she has horns going out of her forehead, but they're small.
Are we around this too? Or-
You'd be waking up in a few.
Okay, I pull out my mirror and I look at it.
You have a mirror. All right.
Yeah, I do.
Take the breaks.
You pull out the mirror and
What color are they?
they're darker. Like a kind of like a dark brown. It goes well with the orange.
Okay. At least it matches. You know?
Oh, so they're actually like poking out of the skin. They're not just like under the skin, like
They're like this.
pushing out.
They're like this. Like the bone is out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
I'm gonna walk over to.
I'm gonna pull out my dagger. Okay,
You
go
two
ahead.
wake up at this point.
Okay, sorry, actually,
And Reaches.
I'm gonna ask, dude. You should. Do you have like any set of cloth or like that you can
Well,
cover
I
it
wear
up
a
with?
hood usually.
Okay, yeah, keep that up.
So I'm just gonna pull the hood a little bit further down.
I pull out my dagger and be like, someone's gonna pull that hood back.
Okay.
We can help.
No. Okay, let's figure out what's going on first.
Can I just?
You have horns growing out of your head, is what's going on.
So we're traveling with
You
Narc.
walk into
We're
this.
traveling with
Yeah.
Narc, and we.
And I'm just
probably
like,
should
what's
keep
wrong with
ourselves.
horns?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I know anything from the book
Yeah.
about demons?
We
and
shouldn't
how
try
they
to
possess?
cut them off because it's
Demons and
supernatural.
Don't cut them off. Horns are beautiful.
Thank you.
Specifically, this sort of thing, it doesn't have anything in it.
Sense
Sorry.
of when.
So we're gonna keep this hidden from Narc because we don't. We're henceforth because we don't know him.
It's
that
weird.
well.
That's weird.
Unless he just like saw it.
Narc begins waking up at this point. It's all the commotion going on.
If anything, we should all.
Alright, everyone gets one.
Everyone gets horns, so we're not weird anymore.
Let's not
See, it
make
wasn't
this
too
weird.
far off when I said I was a tiefling.
Yeah, you're a tiefling tabaxi now.
Yes, there we go. X-rays. Alright, yeah, just put the hood over. Does it cover it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just put
Does it cover it?
You said they were little baby
No,
horns.
They're
That's
just
the
they're
hood.
small.
Like,
Damn.
little clips in our horns. I think please go for today. Drop.
Your mom loves you.
Oh, I love you too, Mom.
Yes. Oh.
Okay.
Oreo brick.
Okay. Not an Oreo.
I mean,
Also, Oreo sponsor is cool.
Off-brand cookie break.
The hashtag not sponsored.
Sandwich cookie.
Chocolate sandwich cookie. Whatever they're called. What did they officially say?
Is it
Yeah,
cookie
chocolate
or
sandwich
wafer?
cookies. No, it says cookies on the
like.
box.
So
Okay, back to the story.
Wait, what's happening?
Oh no.
Oh,
I need to. Yeah, it'd be like, so. What do you think that is about? About last night?
I don't know if I'm gonna say anything.
Yeah, I'm
honestly.
like, should we do anything? Should we
Seems
tell
like she's living her life.
Okay.
Welcome back to this.
We're talking about the horrors, yeah?
No, they
Oh, no,
remember the
it's
spirit that they
what we
saw.
saw.
Oh, okay, okay.
By the way, do I see any spiders?
Roll me a perception check.
Are you still wearing that spider
Yes.
thingy? Oh my god.
Perception?
Yeah.
12.
On the road, not many spiders.
Cool.
Oh. Anyone want to do anything before we continue? Quick, go. Mhm.
Can I just say that every time I get a chance, I kind of make eye contact with Lazura, twirling the dagger in my hand and go like, just
I
reminding
just
her
don't make
that
eye
she has
contact with
the
him ever
option.
again.
This whole time you were walking with Narth, who doesn't seem to trust you guys as much anymore after being forced to reveal himself in public.
He's a skeleton, but he doesn't trust us. God.
Yeah.
God.
I mentioned it before, but just to catch everybody up, Narth was part of the quest that they had to do. Basically, just get him and bring him back to a friend of his. And he was doing research in necromantic magic, which is illegal. Because it pulls the soul from the body if you cast it too much, and it ends up leading to decay. So what ended up happening was when he pulled the ring off, like the bones in his arm were visible, and that was just the extent of the magic and how much he's practicing. But yeah,
I walk over to Narth and ask him, so how do you know Jack?
it takes a bit for him to say anything to you. First week, doesn't even look at anything.
So a week has passed then?
We're kind of just throwing it all around.
Okay.
It'll be 2 months by the end.
Okay. Hey, we won't be literate. By the way, we're learning Aquan, so it's another language.
But eventually, you're able to get him. He's getting bored at this point. Talking to someone like this. What did you ask him?
So how do you know Jack?
We do research for him and stuff. It's lucrative.
He pays you well?
Pays you well, no?
He's paid me in information so far.
That's some of the best you can get. How do you think he gets all that information?
People like us? Interesting. Do you know who else works for him?
Not really. He's very private about that. Combining friend groups, I think is what he said at one point.
He mentioned something about friends last I talked to him.
The buzzword for him, for sure. And you see him kind of like starting to whittle some kind of wooden thing with a knife.
What got you into necromantic magic?
Honestly, I found a book when I was young. It was a fictional book, but kind of put me on this path. Nobody understands it. You know? It's cool to be at the front of something, but nobody really knows why.
How do you feel about the whole skeletal hand, and does that hurt at all?
Do you see him kind of pull the ring off a little bit and go onto there again? And he goes over to shake your hand. And you grab his hand, and there's no illusion, it's bone. But he seems to be able to articulate it just as fine as if it was a ring. Yeah, that's about how. It's not painful. It's just a hassle.
Where'd you find a ring like that?
Yeah, it was so.
Can any of us hear this?
I pulled him to the side.
No.
Would it be metagaming if I like said that I saw them and I tried to listen in?
Yes.
Okay. Then
Considering that
Yes.
he hasn't talked to a single person in a week.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah, it kind of goes back to whittling. And you're walking at this point. The caravan's kind of going. So, what are you interested in?
Family issues?
Thinking you want to talk about it too much?
Not right now. Well, we can get into it at another point. And at that point, I stutter, walk back, and kind of disband from the conversation.
He tries to stop you.
Okay.
One sec. How much do you know about necromancy?
How much do I know? Because I don't think we've had this conversation.
I mean, you have like your class abilities and spells that you picked up as English breaker. You have that book. You know a reasonable amount about necromancy, way more than like a typical layperson would know, but you're far from being an expert on it. It's like you're beginning to get to that point, but your knowledge is still very early.
I turned to him and I just said, started about a year ago. Kind of rocky path. Took me a while to start picking up the basics, but I've learned a few spells that have come real in handy.
Yeah.
But the power I felt from what did he use back in the bar?
He used
Something that made you take 46 necrotic damage?
I took something like
Oh,
40
that's
damage.
not
40
a lot, dude. Yeah.
Whatever spell that was.
Inflict wounds.
That's
Inflict
what it was.
wounds. But the power I felt from your inflict wounds was far beyond any power I've reached.
You see him like he's trying to hide it, but he's like he's a little proud of what he did. Yeah, I've been at this for a couple of years now. You see what he was whittling, and it's a little skull. And he kind of takes a look at it and just tosses it to the side, puts his dagger away. And then he looks at everyone else. Can maybe show you something.
Like what? Yeah, I get a very interested look in my eye.
Well, there's lots of different applications for this kind of magic. Not all of which would suit myself, but as an academic, I'd like to know about them. I have one in particular you might enjoy. It was an old scroll, actually, used by a paladin, nonetheless.
What was his name?
Paladino.
His name was
Flame boy.
Flame boy.
his name was Arthur. No last name was Haggles. Arthur.
You have a friend named Lancelot?
How'd you come across this scroll?
I mean, I'd hate to just keep pointing to our friend, but
You're right, I should know by now.
he's got a lot of connections. He actually sent me 40. There's a lot to learn, and the more I know, the more he'll know about this topic. So, yeah, it was a ruin. Been abandoned for some while. It was one of the cults for King. But it was empty when I got there. Would you like to learn?
Yeah, sure.
So for the next few days, you all notice that they kind of separate a little bit every once in a while. It's not ever for long, but they're kind of talking alongside sometimes, and it looks like casual conversation, but you know these do something. You have learned a spell called Incernus Smite. Go ahead and write that down.
That
Is
sounds.
that level 1 or 2?
That is level
Legit.
2.
That just sounds like death.
What was that?
Level 2, Incernus Smite.
Synchronous.
Smitten and smite.
It is another one of the smite options paladins get. And I will send you the rules for that.
Towards the end of like the conversation, I shake his hand and I say friends, kind of giving that that word that Jack uses a lot.
Mm-hmm. And you see it kind of like linger there for a second. Right. And then he gestures over to Theomir. Keep that one away.
Wait, hold on. How long did that hold?
You heard keep that one away from me.
He made it just loud enough. So that
Just loud enough.
I look over to him and I kind of like go like that, kind of subtly point a finger at him so as to cast message, and I go like, I don't know about that because I got something you might want to know and I got a question I might want to ask in message.
Ooh.
He doesn't respond for a second, and you see Demetrius and him kind of part. And he turns and he keeps walking, but in your head you hear, what am I like to know?
How long did that whole exchange between? Because you said it took him a while to learn that.
Couple days, right?
It was a
A couple
couple
days,
days.
but it's like really, they talk for a little bit, and it just looks like they're talking.
So, but did the keep him away from me come? That whole thing come
That
out
was
for
at the end of the first one, before they started.
Okay. Okay, so separate from whatever their little activity in the woods is,
Okay. Do you want to pull them out the side?
I'm gonna sort of like one day I'm just gonna kind of step off the wagon as it's going, right? And I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna go walk alone, guys, and then just kind of walk, and then
I'm gonna pay attention
I'm
when
gonna
he
do
does that.
Nothing suspicious.
I definitely pay attention when he does that.
Coming reluctantly.
and I'm gonna message to North and be like, follow.
North kind of trails behind most days. And you get the message back. Why not like this?
The others can't see.
Do you send that message as well?
Yeah.
I fuck up and say it out loud.
No. Assume that once I initiate a message, it's in message until I say it's not.
We'll just point it at each other. So we know. Okay.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, the Spider-Man way.
And he looks and he just kind of slowly makes his way through.
Okay. So once we're in like a concealed enough place, let me see if I know any spells. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. So once we're in like a concealed, actually, can minor illusion be used to conceal at all?
It can be used to block something, like visually block something, but I don't think it can get rid of sound.
Make a giant moving bush.
So
like
can I
You can make a noise. You like make a loud banging noise. I could be wrong.
completely
That's what I'm saying.
inconspicuous?
Okay. What I want
Yeah,
to do
image or
is
sound.
just in case of any of them tries to follow me,
Uh-huh.
other than Narth, I want to. You played Halo before?
Yes.
You know how like the hologram works, where you can like send it one way, and then you go the other way. Sort of like that, like minor illusion, me going one way.
He's like walking through trees and shit.
But, well, no, not walking through trees, but like making it swing one way.
What if I
He's
do
like
mine,
banging his head like
Minor illusion, like a duplicate going one way, but then I go the other way, and I message to Narth like which one the real one is, so you can follow the real one.
You get a message back from Narth. Why are we hiding when we can just talk like this?
this
He's saying all of us?
Secrecy,
No, he says it in message.
secrecy is paramount.
And he goes to follow one.
I would just like to say that minor illusion can only make a 5-foot cube,
Oh,
He's like really
so
short.
we won't have a head or legs.
What? I'll do it. Oh.
He's like Xander.
He just had to be 6'6".
You gotta crouch.
He's got a crossbow.
He's just so hunched over. We're just like, dude.
Yeah, I was a crouch. Whatever.
Okay, you're crouched.
You
Okay, then I'm gonna
We'll have
approach
the
Crouch
illusion- we'll have the
Theomir and
illusion,
ask
like-
him what he's doing.
We'll have the illusion get to one place and then sit down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Sit down on the edge of the wagon.
We're walking. Is it gonna sit while we just walk away?
Well, because I don't want it to sit on the edge of the wagon and I want to be like, hey, Theomir, and then like, like, oh shit. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, it's gonna.
say for the most part, nobody is willing to realize.
That's safe.
Yeah, because
as long
we want
as it's
shit.
safe. So
This is a
once
very
I
long walk
once I
and all
feel
we're
like I'm alone with Narth and like we don't have any keeping people, I'll just be like, that sounds wrong, but whatever. I'm just gonna be like, so necromancy.
I want him.
Love it.
You got it. I want it.
I don't know a lot about it, but and then I'm gonna pop into necrotic shroud. But I just want to make sure because necrotic shroud has a.
What's your spell save DC?
It is no because the thing is it has the radius where like it causes people to become fearful of me.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to be outside of that because I don't want to. I just want to demonstrate what I'm able to do.
Okay.
So he knows that I kind of have some sort of.
Look at my wings.
I'm a
I
skeleton
thought you were
too.
make him run away from me right now.
No. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to use it to demonstrate that I've dipped into the necrotic
Okay.
arts. Shall we? say?
So you make sure that you're a distance away. I want to say it's only like 10 feet.
I think
could be wrong, but
it's 10 feet.
Okay. So he's at 11 feet.
Yes, sir.
And in Theomir, his body kind of just shudders forward, and out the shoulder, wing pops out. Out the other shoulder, wing pops out. They're both skeletal wings. They have this black sort of draping shadow on them. The eyes go black as well. And there's kind of just this eeriness. Even the skin kind of seems like it's been pulled a little tighter. And North sees this. And when you do it, you see him take a step back, and in his hand, kind of at his hip, you see him starting to cast something. And then he just lingers for a second. And you see the spell fade from his hand.
And then I go, so what do you think?
He's taking it in.
Uh-huh.
You entered him.
That's impressive. That is impressive. And he starts to walk around you. He's
I know
kind of
I'm going to say, like, I know it's not much, and I don't know how I'm doing this. It just kind of started when I was banished from where I came from. But
you see him kind of perk up at that. Banished?
it's a long story. And then I continue on and I say, let's just say I just want to know what you know. I'm interested.
Turn around. No.
Work it, baby. Yeah.
The
You're a
wings-
spider monkey.
The wings kind of, they come out of your back, but they don't physically come out of your back. They don't rip through your armor or anything like that. They're more just kind of like planted on. And he's looking at it. Was there any change in you? Like, and then he pulls away.
As far as I know, it's just what you see. Plus, let's just say I'm a better fighter than normal.
He's gonna start walking toward you.
Can I ask sort of a meta question, like on that and what you asked? Like, so in terms of when I do extra necrotic damage,
Mhm.
how does that work in like the world of the game? Like, do I know this is extra necrotic magic damage or something? Like the
way
wording of it. I'm trying to like the
The way I see it working is essentially the kind of draping shadow you have around you.
Mhm.
when you make that hit, it extends from your body and moves on to the person you want.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how it transfers over. But he looks at you, and since you're not intending to cause him harm, that's not combat and all that, he doesn't have to make the save.
Mhm.
May I leave?
Sure.
And he goes ahead and he grabs the wings. This is the first time someone's ever grabbed your wings.
Do I feel it?
You feel it. It's like a weird extension of your body.
Ooh.
Yeah. And at about this point, the minute is up. And the wings shrink down back into you. Your eyes are normal. The draping kind of shadow is gone. And he's like, wow. I mean, I've seen, cloaking magic. You kind of surround yourself in something. Nothing like this, though. You say you don't understand how you do it. It just happens.
I said, it started happening when I got here.
You master.
Insert 15-page.
You don't have to answer this. It's an answer.
Let's see.
Let's just say it's not this existence. It's a different world altogether.
So,
Not this realm.
you don't need to?
Well, be mindful of where you use that. You can see what kind of trouble it gets me in when you make the do things.
Yep.
Chips and Cheerio. Sorry.
If it makes you feel any better, it's kind of why I didn't hesitate to make that suggestion to you, because I knew that I was there anyway. As in, like, I'm trying to say that I could have helped you.
No. You blew one of my feathers, so I can't work them down anymore.
Trust goes two ways.
Not that he's stressful. Anything else anybody wants to do?
So were we not able to notice that they disappeared and came back at all? Because I would definitely be
I'm like, dude,
on
that
edge if
physical
Theomir walks
conversation
away.
was enough for us to go like, okay.
Like not to, like I know I didn't hear the conversation or see any of that, but like I didn't notice Theomir.
I look, I don't really care.
You
You
see North?
You're smart.
You see North pop out of the back, the bush. Or you don't see him come out of the bushes, you just see him again, and you're like,
At this point, it's like, it's only my third year.
and at that point, Theomir kind of comes out from one of the sides.
Can I go up to Narth and in Thieves' Cant ask him if the bard is giving him any trouble?
So you ask in Thieves' Camp.
Yes.
Thieves' Camp, for those of you who don't know, is a secret language of thieves. Where essentially it's like, oh, how's your mother? And really you mean, like, where are the drugs? And so you walk up and ask him how his mother's doing. He says,
Okay.
So do I hear? Wait. Do I hear? How's your mother doing?
yeah, you heard that.
Wait, but so I was asking about.
Would that not tip me off that this is Thieves'
Right.
Camp? Like,
That means
why
he
would she
doesn't
ask?
speak it, right?
I mean, you're not familiar with Thieves' Camp.
You assume that he doesn't
Oh,
speak
I
it?
don't know what Thieves' Camp
No,
is.
you would just be like,
No, the whole point of
That's
Thieves'
strange.
Cant is like anyone who doesn't know it thinks we're just having a random conversation.
Yeah.
But the fact that you said, "How's your mother doing?"
Well,
don't get too biggy with me.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, sure, fine. That's
He'd probably make it.
So
probably makes sense.
So I go up to try to ask him, like, oh, is the bard giving you trouble or anything?
Yeah.
He's just like,
And he's like, about his mother specifically, nothing about.
Okay.
he's smart.
Or he doesn't speak it.
yeah, okay.
It's only his third day.
Yeah.
All right, so you continue on. Travel is mostly uneventful. There are, stray wildlife, stuff like that. I've already made you guys take a whole session to go from one place to the other. We'll do that again later. We'll do it right now. So you instead move on to Capital. Yeah, what the Capital?
2 months, that has been 2 months.
Yeah, it's been 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, 60 days, right? I just assume, give or take?
Sorry, what?
61.
We'll just do 60 days. Make it easy.
Okay, so we're like pretty semi-fluent now. For the notes.
Music.
Oh, no music. Don't
I'm
worry.
telling you, we're pretty like fairly fluent.
It
Not
works,
like we
okay.
haven't mastered it, but yeah.
So they've all been practicing Aquan. Aquan is language reserved for species under the water. Wrath, who speaks like 6 or 7 languages at this point, has been teaching it slowly to everybody. Sorry. Teaching it slowly to everybody, and so they all kind of have this dead language to talk, or not dead language, this non-common language to speak.
Dying.
And how long has it been? Or how long did we say?
It was 250 days total, and we have like 120 days left.
Right.
4 months, give or take.
Okay, so you guys have basic commands. You can have like broken.
Yeah,
It's like a mixture of common and common.
Yeah.
Can I suggest right now that when we speak Aquan underwater, it just sounds like bubbles?
Sure.
Suggest.
That's
I
not.
was like, that's how we learn. We just like stick our heads in the water and like.
Waterboarding.
I used to play that game with my brother. Like, go under the pool, say something, guess what the other person
Yeah,
said.
it's always a bad word too.
And then someone drops.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the 2 months, you make your way onto the capital. You start to see it from miles out. Cloud-covered fields backed by a monolith of a city. In the center lays the Coral Keep, a black, jagged fortress none have entered for over 1,000 years. Around that, large blackened stone juts out of the earth, forming the walls of the inner city. Here, the wealthy live, and it only gets poorer from there. Outside of that, the mid-city is diverse in its people and its architecture, taking inspiration from the nations these people once hailed from. Further than that, slums reach out for miles onto the fields. The capital is the most densely populated city in all of Freelands. Freelands being the place that owes no allegiance to anyone. And this is where the Blackwood Company, the mercenary group you all work for, is housed, and this is where they assign all of their quests. So you begin to pass through the slums, making your way to the mid-city. On this way, you come to like the edge of the Tabaxi slums specifically. It's an area where there's a high concentration of Tabaxi, but for the most part, kind of everywhere here, there's just people living. They're kind of shanty houses. A lot of them working for little pay or just kind of doing odd jobs to keep their house, their family going. The roads are a little more bare than usual, maybe having something to do with it getting a little colder. But as you approach the mid-city border, so there's the keep, inner city, mid-city, all separated by walls, and then the slums that don't have walls. As you come to the edge where the mid-city begins, there is a large door that you're familiar with, that's how you get in and out. And around this door, there are people that have kind of patchwork metal leather armor, no real uniformity to it. But there is either a stitching or a painting of a C on the left breast. And you would know that this stands for the Capitals. The Capitals are one of the 5 gangs that run Capital itself. Going in, you notice that they kind of let just people wander in and out. There's no real checking of anything, unless you have a wagon. If you have a wagon, they walk up and collect tax. 'Cause odds are, if you have a wagon going through this area, you are bringing wares in now. So it's just a way to the revenue. And there's a tall male human, kind of lengthier, walking toward you, broadsword at his back, and he's going up to stop the car. Who's driving at this point?
I guess.
You and I, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Raph and I are towards
Because I talked to them.
Are you sitting in the carriage, or are you standing?
I walk alongside the horse.
Okay, just making sure. You have a sense of.
I was about to say, if he said he's in the carriage, I'd be like, get the fuck out.
Okay, so you two are approached by this guy, and he walks up and says, "Hold, merchants."
No, we're with the Blackwood Company.
Yeah, makes sense. Do you have the identification? Well, he walks over and takes it. Alright, don't get into too much trouble. He hands it back. And then he kind of like ushers you by and is looking for the next card.
Quick question. We've been gone for roughly 4 months. Has anything interesting happened this time?
4 months.
Yeah, they overthrew the government.
There is no government. Yeah. Well, sort of. And he kind of looks around. He's like, where are you from? Like in the city?
What do you mean? Like what area?
Yeah.
What area are we in? Like Blackwood?
Well, I mean, with Blackwood Company, it's like, do you stay local to the capital's territory, or do you move into the other gang's territory?
Well, we stay mainly in the capital.
Yeah, we say
Yeah.
Blackwood Company area.
Alright, well, I would suggest you skip around Maelstrom. Maelstrom's another one of the games.
Mm-hmm.
They've been a little more fancy as of late. There's been a lot of trouble on those blocks. And then.
Are they not happy with their share of the city?
I mean, Nanos got a lot of bad blood, so not that surprised, but between you and me, there's talks. We're trying to get people together, trying to get the gangs together. Maelstrom, not everybody there agrees with it. Anyway, let's get in. Have a good day, man.
You too.
The kind of gestures to the next thing. Yeah, so you're now in Capital, in the busy streets. Where would you like to go? You have a few options. But
I'd like to buy a scroll.
you'd like to buy a scroll.
Wait, do we have 10 gold?
We're
you
balling.
have that already.
I know, but I only have one.
Where?
Wait, no, I used it again. Remember, I only had 2 and I made an octopus and I made him back to a dragon.
Yes.
And I was like, and they were like, hey, is he an octopus? So I was like, no.
So we can go see Jack.
Can we sell the horses?
We can also go and sell the
We have
horses.
7 fucking horses?
We have 7. We have 5. No, we need ideally 2.
Yeah.
Ideally 2. Just to pull
We
the
just
wagon.
need the
to
2.
pull the wagon.
So we have 5. It was 6 total. Sorry, so
Could they
4.
just pack the
We
We have 4.
horses?
Yeah.
I was kind of
So-
so.
Well, and he has his horse too.
Oh, that's
separate.
How did you guys?
Horsepower, how much?
Oh wait, can we start like breeding horses and like?
Wait, we should sell
Well,
them.
Our
let's buy a
adventure-
stable.
Our session is just be like this vegan cafe where you run around.
Bro, it's like Nipsey Hussle said, get commodities, sell like.
Alright, let's get a stable. We can have Tutu run it while we're not
Yes,
here.
real estate.
It's free real estate.
Are there stables
I've been
anywhere
laughing
nearby in the
because
capital?
he started talking about the gang war, and I started thinking like, as the bard, what if I turn this into like some sort of West Side Story, like Jets and Sharks, instead of like a gang war that was like walking aggressively snapping.
Is something like that?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just okay, but seriously, do we want to sell the horses or do we want to keep them?
Let's sell.
We need
Okay,
horses
how about this?
back, for sure.
We sell like the not so good ones, and then keep the ones that are of good pedigree and breed.
Well, how do we know? Wait, can you tell us which horses are
You're
free?
good with animals.
Yep, those are all males.
All the dinosaurs and
We could
Jurassic
sell
Park.
sperm.
Nature finds a way.
Currently looking at prices of horses.
Okay,
Like
that.
keep going.
So we could definitely, you know what we could do? We can open up shop next to the Blackwood Company, and then they can just basically rent our horses.
Ooh.
I thought you were gonna say like join a rival mercenary company, like Michael Scott's favorite company.
Are there stables really close to the Blackwood Company?
We're not calling
names.
Oh, they have stables.
They have stables, but
Well,
they
they-
don't sell them. to us.
Thunder Rift
It's the
is
whole
beating
world.
bleeding money.
Well,
What
but
do
he
they do
would.
with their horses?
They keep them in the back. No, it's like you guys use horses when you go places.
Wait, so
other
the two
adventurers
horses-
use horses as well. So they would take those horses when those adventurers are in town and start them. So it's just a convenience thing for you guys.
Okay.
You should ride a horse. Would you
We
ride a horse?
discussed.
Technically, as a centaur, yes. I'm gonna say don't.
Have we established how? Have we
That's
established?
a roll of constitution.
Have we established how he would ride a horse?
No, we have not
There
established
were
that.
pictures.
There was a
It's
picture.
like his body's bigger than about the same as the horses.
Remember the
I don't know.
push-up?
Oh.
I started doing a push-up so bad.
No, because we were like, would he put his front legs on the horse's shoulders, or would he put his human arms on the horse's shoulders?
Well, that's not how you ride a horse. You put your legs on it.
Well, yeah, but like,
How much money would we make selling the horses?
Yeah,
to
that's
Blackwood?
a good question. I bet you they're
Roll me.
why do you have to sell them to the Blackwood company? What if someone pays
Who's
more?
okay? Where are you gonna try to sell?
What are our
How-
options?
Yeah. How much?
From what you would know, there are stables you can purchase and sell horses. Here in the capital, it's like they're not as useful because you need a horse if you're a merchant.
Can we talk about the family or talking about?
Yeah, that's I can sell this.
I was just
This
thinking,
I feel
marvelous
like
piece of creature.
having this. If we have our own stable, it could be fairly lucrative, just because like it's the capital and they go via road and we can like.
Wait, can you speak to animals?
Yeah, I can. Do you guys?
Wait,
want
wait,
to be sold?
wait, wait,
You guys want to be
wait.
sold by any
Wait, no,
chance?
no. Can you ask the horses where the Omnisite headquarters are?
Oh.
Why are you thinking of this? No.
I could do
What
that,
if we
though.
started doing
But
this?
like, why?
The Omnisite are the people that they took over.
Okay, you.
That's a wild story.
I have
Watch
a
that recap.
you-
Watch the recap. Watch it.
Question, do the horses have any branding on them that makes them...
The saddles are branded.
So
You got rid of those.
we
You got rid of
Oh,
those.
yeah.
Okay, can you speak to the animals and make it so that we sell the horses
And then they run away.
And they
sell the horses back to us, and then
Wait, no,
resell?
We could definitely do that.
But seriously, the horses are usually pretty good about knowing like where like their home is and like being able to get back there.
Yeah. So from what I remember, like my ability, if the horse isn't as intelligent, it can like show me images.
Okay,
And so we could do that.
so could it maybe show you the images of the path home?
What the Omnisite is?
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah, we could do that. I could
I
try
mean, we
that.
can still do whatever we want with them afterwards, sell them,
Yeah.
keep them, whatever.
But then have them run back.
Yeah, you can try to do that
That's
too.
honestly.
Need a messenger?
No, he said, "Hey, mom said she loves him."
Oh.
It's not a conversation. No,
No. His mom said someone
Yeah, so I
someone
told her
throw
right
a cookie or something at Nathaniel and yell, "Your mom
That's why
loves
you
you."
threw it?
And that's why I said, "Hey,
The cream
Nathaniel,
cookie.
your mom loves you."
Are horses nicer to me? Like, do they like me more? Because I'm like half horse.
Wow. Okay.
Pulling the race card? You're gonna pull the race card? Yeah. Sure.
They
They're-
you know that?
No.
Hey,
I
different.
can turn into a horse.
Hey,
So
They're a little
different
more
strokes for different folks. But, you know.
I feel
They're
like
not like buddy with you.
Also, I feed them like.
Demetrius, how good are you with animals compared to
animal
Wrath?
handling? 1.
Oh, okay, so Wrath's best with it.
yeah.
Also, I
So
like horses a lot, so like when we're on the road, like I feed them like hay and apples a lot.
Where are you getting these apples?
I look for them. Whenever I come across apples.
Okay, Johnny Appleseed,
Investigation
calm down.
check with disadvantage.
Investigation.
Disadvantage.
Okay, so 16, 12.
12? Okay, you found like an apple tree or two on the way. Yeah. We'll say. What are we doing?
So apart from selling the horses, where are we going next? Do you guys want to go to Jack? Do you want to go to the Blackwood Company?
I mean, we should take Narth back to Jack,
Yeah.
and then
okay,
we should.
agreed.
We're not getting any money from Blackwood Company. Are
We already got paid.
Okay,
we
but we
got-
do have
We're
some.
getting
We
500.
do need to
We're
talk
getting
to each other.
500 for Jack.
The deal with
Yeah.
North was we got 300 up front, and then
500.
how much was
500
it?
later because it's 800 total.
It's
Yeah.
800 total.
But it was something like if North comes back without a scratch on him, it was a certain amount.
Just
And
as long as he keeps on the ring, yeah, he's fine.
I assume Jack knows about the ring.
Yeah. I mean, like, so he's obviously like unscratched, like he's fine. So it's 500.
Do you want to take Narth
feel
back
like
right
he
now?
might dock us money for what Husham pulled in the bar. Now Narth can't go back.
He
to
can't dock
the
the
dam.
Fair, but
He
we,
said-
fair, but we will say we followed his rules specifically.
To the
he
letter.
didn't get hurt, and we brought him back, and that's all that matters.
Malicious compliance.
Honestly.
Is Narth like right next to us as we're talking about this?
Yeah, it's
All right, so do we want to go back to Jack first?
Yeah, but sure. So should we? Yeah, we should. Should we
Let's
sell the
collect money.
horses? We should sell the horses, and then like I'll tell him to come back to us like later on in the night.
We'll do that later.
Okay,
Let's get to Jack.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Jack?
We go to
Yeah,
Jack.
so we go to Jack.
We don't even go back to the Blackwood Company. We go to the shitty ass dealer.
So where do you go?
Well,
Sure.
they'll just stay with Demetrius because he can't go in
Yeah.
to where Jack is anyways. Last time he stayed outside.
Hold
I
it
did that
down.
by choice.
Well, yeah, because it was like underground in a tunnel thing.
I can
Okay.
go in and talk to
Oh,
Jack.
do you
Yeah.
want to go in or do you want to stay with the horses?
I'm cool staying with the horse.
Okay, there we go.
Right.
What's your happening?
I don't know. He just checked
Let
something.
me pull this up.
Boy, Jack got a lot of info. Oh, you talked to him already, right?
So
I wrote insight. Yeah, see, like, that's 18 right there. I already know.
you're gonna wait outside with all the horses?
I pet them because I know we're gonna sell them soon. I enjoy my last moments with the
Can he
horses.
talk? Can he talk? No. Can he talk to them?
You talk to the horses? I mean, you can talk to the horses, but
They don't
they
understand.
don't share a language.
Oh.
No, only Wrath can communicate with them.
Okay.
Yeah, it is now. It wasn't before.
Just try to, if you can, while we're dealing with business with Jack, just try to get the horses to like us as a collective.
So you all kind of carried your way through the city and come to the same familiar alleyway. Where Jack is located. Where Jack is located, it's kind of behind all of the other shops in like a basement kind of cellar area. And so for a while, the street will have 8.5, 7.5 horses in it. But the rest of the party goes into this, and you see the same as you're walking down this long alleyway. You see the same figure kind of in the distance, cloaked figure sitting back, just watching anybody would come. It's probably a good maybe 50, 60 feet from the entrance, like away from you. But you come up to the entrance.
Like this was outside the entrance
Yes.
as we're going? Okay.
Same figure that was there last time.
Okay.
And you walk up to where the cellar entrance is, and it's kind of like this hard, thick wooden door that opens up both ways, and in it there's a seal, circular handle, and kind of like a saucer that they kind of put the candles on to let them burn out. And it's real faint. If you weren't looking for it, it would be kind of easy to miss. You see that, you grab it, and creaks. Yeah. Who's moving first?
I'll go first.
I'll go second.
Mark
We've
is
seen
gonna
all
be
this
second.
before, right? Like
Yeah.
you're just re-describing it. I was just making sure this. Okay, yeah.
Martha comes second. You all make your way through, and you come up to the same door. Another heavy metal door in this long hallway, and it has a little slit at the top where eyes can be seen good. And
Slit?
Yeah.
You chuckled at the word slit.
Because I was remembering from your face, he's like, what's the password? Yodel, yodel.
it's not the password.
You gonna knock?
Someone knock.
I thought he was still explaining.
Slit opens. What do you want?
We're here to deliver a package to Jack.
Slit closes. You didn't see anything. And then you hear
Hey, I hear it beating
Oh,
that.
there's all.
Every time we talk, it's like Austin Powers.
Do you mind if I record the logs? I can make a mixtape.
and then the door opens.
Get him.
Yeah,
Get him.
You walk in, and it's the same kind of barren room that you saw last time. To the left side, there is a chair, there's inks and other implements and stuff like that. It looks almost like a torturer's kit, kind of, but it's definitely all kept very clean. And you would know that this is where tattoos are done. But the tiefling that typically does them is not.
Why are you even here?
To the right side, there's a desk that kind of goes into the wall. And behind this desk, you see a tall, sturdy, bald, light blue, almost gray skinned Goliath. He stands on the one side. He's wearing like this very nice, almost formal leather armor. You can tell it's still very functional, but just the way that it's put together, it looks like high end. As you come in, Narth and friends. So good to see you.
Jack of the Vault. So good to see you too.
He raises his hand, and Narth comes forward. And Narth says, Jack, boy am I glad. And he takes the ring off. He flings it over to Jack. Jack catches it. You can keep it this time. Puts it back.
Ooh.
Nice. I
Interesting.
hope they didn't give you too much trouble now.
I really quickly like point the message to like Narth and be like, shut up.
Can you do magic in here?
Oh, can you do magic in here? Okay, so I'm gonna be like, just don't say anything. Something's in it for you.
Ixnay, I'm angry.
Slides the ring back on. Well, Jack, I won't be able to do any more work in the dam. Jack replies. Why is that? You get a little too invested? And then he replies, how's that mean? And he points to you.
Well, messy business, you know.
Jack kind of leans in over the counter.
I lean back. Establish firm eye contact.
No,
You don't want to know.
it's my job to know.
It's my job not to tell you.
Still.
No. Well, it's a long story. In short, one of his covers was blown. But can I just say that it was an interesting choice for you not to tell us that your friend was a necromancer? And I would like to point out that he has been unscathed. In fact, he kind of scathed one of our friends. Did you know that your friend does this like ridiculous
You don't
spell?
understand how hard it is to create a false identity when you're working with situations that he is.
Do I understand how hard it is? You're talking to the guy that infiltrated as the Duchess and literally bought something off her tab.
Can I just say that my boy Jack sounds like a godfather right now?
Yes! That's exactly.
You come to me.
No, I can understand him. Is the difference? You gotta be more like. So yeah, I basically say like, yeah, I infiltrated as the Duchess. It's not that hard.
We're all friends, no?
Yeah, pretty much.
You're supposed to trust your friends. No?
Trust is a two-way street.
I guess we apologize that our friend Hemsworth, aka Narth, can't work here in the city. But I think our group, I speak for all of our group, that we don't feel entirely responsible for that because we didn't have all the information. Imagine you send us to go find your friend and he's a skeleton. So it's a bit weird.
Did he reveal himself as a skeleton?
Technically, he did.
Yeah.
Was he compelled to do so?
Yes.
Yes.
And that wasn't his own decision.
I'm gonna come right back at you and say what I said before. It was interesting that you didn't give us all the necessary information. Maybe if you had trusted us a little bit more,
Agreed.
we could have helped you.
Had we known that, we probably wouldn't have had to compel him.
He tosses you a gold purse.
Nice. 500?
Feels a little light.
This is not what we agreed, Jack.
You've essentially destroyed his reputation. Now I have to deal with finding a new place to work, and I have to deal with the Omni site coming after me.
I slammed the cursed wall. I slammed the thing down on the counter. Is it a counter or a table?
It's a count.
A counter. And I go, your deal, your word, was that we were to bring him back unscathed, without any physical harm. You said nothing about his cover, and about his job, and about the Omni site. If you don't want your reputation to take a hit, I suggest you remain true to your word. Oh shit, I didn't mean I suggest. I said I suggest.
Is that a threat?
Is the truth a threat to you? Does truth sound like hate to people who hate the truth?
Isn't that true?
I'm going to stop him. I'm gonna like.
Can I like roll persuasion or something?
I'm gonna do this. I got this, bro. I got this. I got this.
I'm not. I'm.
Roll me persuasion.
Okay.
Thank God it wasn't.
Persuasion. Ooh, I forgot about my persuasion though.
Alright, plus 7, right?
19. I rolled an 8, but I got plus 11, so it's smart.
Well, you see, truths are different for different people. You gotta be careful who you start telling the truth to. There are certain people in our histories who might not want to know that. You see that he is piercing you.
You see that like he's reading my thoughts?
You see?
Like, okay, so I'm gonna say that I think that our relationship, from a business standpoint, can grow stronger from this point forward. How about we use this as a lesson to trust each other more?
Balls on this one, huh?
You have no idea.
I'll cut him off. He starts going through something behind the desk. I get one more threat. We're not friends anymore. You understand that?
Who said I was
Do
threatening
you
you?
all understand that?
Don't answer him. Who said I was threatening you? You chill, you're not in here.
Yeah, I'm backing towards the door.
I'm still there.
Can I speak to him?
I'm still
Thieves
there.
can't.
You may?
And I just want to say that this oath does not speak for all of us.
Wow, what did she say in normal?
Yeah, I would love to. That was like
Beautiful weather we're having.
Ease the tension.
You better put that oath on a leash.
I'm trying.
Okay, you have to say what this is in normal, because like,
It's in Thieves' Camp, you don't understand.
No, he's saying like
I know, but
yeah.
no.
okay, because so am I just hearing like gibberish?
You're hearing gibberish.
Okay. I'm going to say this. Look, Jack.
Can I call you Jack?
Right? I don't come here with malice. I don't mean to harm you. I don't mean to harm your business. What happened was unfortunate. I will do my best to make sure nothing like that ever happens again.
Good, that's why you get 20 gold, not the rest.
400.
200 gold, and I keep giving you jobs.
400.
Just take the
And
deal.
we keep taking the jobs.
Yo, so is there a way like that I can communicate like for him to do message?
Like, tap me
have
on the
like
finger.
Okay. Is there like? But we should have like now that we should have like an official thing that when we want to do message.
Okay, if you want me to do message, like either tap me on the finger or tap your finger.
I'm going to speak to him again in Thieves' Camp and say, friendship is built on trust, but it's also built off of forgiveness. We made a mistake. I think that the rest of my friends here will agree that 200 plus our future friendship is a fair deal.
In common necessity is that way, isn't it? Alright. So are we square?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Look, if you're going to be a problem, I'm not going to waste my time.
How about this? Put the problem aside. You're giving us 200. We were supposed to get 5. Meet us in the middle.
Are we really letting him speak for all of us?
He's testing my patience.
Hello, this money is not.
Y'all are in this
Hold on,
room
hold
and
on,
can be in
hold
this
on,
conversation.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to
Why
you
is
guys
no
and
one
be
saying
like,
anything?
it's not like I'm being cheated out of money. We are being
I
cheated
realize
out
that.
of money.
I'm gonna give you that look. That's like, okay, just trust me. Okay.
300.
I'm gonna pick up. Hold on. I'm gonna pick up the gold. I'm gonna shake his hand.
Jax?
Mm-hmm. And we're never gonna forget that he did this to us.
Wait, do you message that? Like, just.
No, but
Okay.
we're gonna talk about it. We're never gonna forget that he did that to us.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say that out loud?
No,
he
it was
gave me
more
a
for
look.
like, yeah, but
Okay.
we're never gonna.
We're gonna talk about this later.
So, because that was ass, and that wasn't part of the deal, but for sure.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So
shake hands,
I'm gonna also be like, okay, 200, and I go to shake Jackson.
Get those ugly hands.
So you're happy then?
Cool.
So,
So you mentioned more jobs?
yeah. Something you might be invested in, actually. I hear you're going to be in the capital for a few days, that's all I need. Things have gotten a little complicated since you left
With the games?
the games. There's whispers they're in talks. Something about the war will come. Maybe they're going to ally each other, ally with the nation. We don't know yet. But there's something scheduled.
Quick question. So prior to that, earlier, they said that they were all willing to work together except for one gang. They didn't want to work with one gang in particular?
They were willing to talk.
Okay.
What was the one game that was like kind of?
Nothing.
The Maelstrom, yeah. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, sorry.
Something to broker peace. Some offer services to foreign countries. Personally, maybe we all just band together. Either way, there's a lot of bad blood in this city. And it would be in our best interest. We could make sure these talks go smooth. You get me?
And who are all the people you see yourself allying yourselves with?
The 5 houses, 5 gangs, people who run the city. That being said, the Marauders, so, Maelstrom, they have a associate. He has quite a bit of influence over there, and we'll just say he's not a big fan of this kind of an old soul that's the fight in the streets. If you were to have less of a voice, maybe others could speak.
Less of the voice or no voice at all?
I'm not too. That sounds like something you might be capable of doing.
Possibly. Not all of the members here are here with us, and so we need to group up and talk about it. But if, yeah.
Talk to your horse friend.
Amongst other things, but yes.
Well, being that you're in the Blackwood, you gain easier access to different places in the city. Tend to be seen as a, maybe not a good thing, but a better thing than most. So, there's a place over in the Maelstrom's territory, Marina, that associate. He likes to bet a lot of money in his fights. He also isn't too particular on the Black company. With the right word here or there from me, I can get you in the main event. Well, 5 of you. One of you is going to have to convince him to bet a whole lot of money on you.
What is his friend's name?
So, not so much.
Are we entering a gladiator fight, boys? Is that what's happening?
And are we throwing his associate's name is what?
Ballast.
Ballast?
Ballast.
Like
Ballast.
Sculpin? Ballast? Oh, ballast.
No, B.
Oh,
I
ballast.
know. I just want to say ballast.
Mind, meat, gutter.
He's gonna bet against you if you're in it. So I'll make him bet a lot. And then they can lose the money. The way law works on that side of town, you get attacked, let's say you have a right to defend yourself. He comes at you, and something happens. No, I'm
This is the leader of the Maelstrom,
not a
but
Just-
the voice who went silent.
Money man. A money man.
He's got power.
And if he were to lose his voice, who might replace him?
That void shouldn't be filled in time for talks. But I'm sure I can make up a scheme. So?
Sounds intriguing.
Is that yes?
We are going to talk about it. So, just to be clear, we're doing this is two separate things, right? So one is silencing, or is this all the same thing? Silencing this person's voice?
That's the same thing.
All the same thing?
Mhm.
Okay.
Do we know enough Aquan to like ask each other like, what do you guys think about this?
Possibly. This, yeah.
I mean,
maybe.
I could at least like ask you guys yes or no.
Possibly. So this taking place in the capital. How much are we talking here?
Go. Well, if he goes off and we don't have to worry about him anymore, I could see 1,000 gold. I'll do you one better. 1,500.
1,500.
Hold on.
CC.
What?
Is that 60?
So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. Some type of fight going on. You want to give us 1,500 gold to participate. One of us stays out and bets on us. We are going to go against someone who's betting against us, and we're going to make him lose the money.
Yeah, so we're going to win.
We're going to win.
Yeah. So we have to convince, so it's probably you're going to have to convince that person to bet on you or bet against you, and then you win. That makes sense.
Oh,
But you have to
they're not
convince
just-
him that you have like the fix, that he's going to make a lot of money with it. And then you betray him by actually winning. And so the
Oh,
point is that he
I
gets
thought he
so
was
mad.
gonna. I thought he was gonna bet against us, like because he has someone in the fight.
He'll bet against Blackwood no matter what.
Okay, so we don't have to convince him. He's just gonna bet against us.
You just gotta get him to top the tab.
Okay.
Oh, you want us to get it as high as possible.
Oh yeah, we can.
So then we
definitely
just
do that.
convince him we're weak as shit.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. Question. So you said after he loses this money, he's probably going to attack us. He's going to be really angry.
Won't happen immediately, but if you were to stick around, fine.
Okay, question. Considering that he's a money man, are there going to be any repercussions for us, Blackwood Company, for killing such a shot caller?
Like I said, the way the laws work over there, you're defending yourself, they write it off.
But I thought this was like a sanctioned competition.
Yeah, but once he loses a lot of money, he's gonna be pissed off and attack
Oh,
us,
okay,
and then we kill him. Or
Got it.
quite his voice.
He used to be really good at fighting. But those days are gone.
How much?
His glory's gone.
How much money does he normally bet on these fights?
Well, on average, you're looking at maybe 600 gold. It's a lot. I know you guys are adventurers, it doesn't seem like much. But that's more than some people make in their lives. Blackwood Company easily increase that. You can go further, it's going to be embarrassing.
Okay.
I can convince this fucker.
Yeah,
I can convince this
same.
dude, So
11 persuasion. Okay. I'm gonna let's talk money. because
Are you
you
sure-
said.
I know you're good at talking,
Up.
Are you sure that you should be doing the talking this
This is
time?
what you're doing.
This is what you're doing. Hey, what's the Austin Powers thing? Okay. This is okay. Let me tell you a little story about a guy called. Okay. You offered to fund us 1,500 gold. And how much of the winnings would you be taking?
Winnings on mine.
What's in it for you?
He gets to
You
put
just
someone.
told
He
us
gets
you
to
wanted
put
that.
someone in
So
position.
you don't want any of the gold. You don't even want the 1,500 back.
Oh, that's our
Oh,
money for
okay.
doing the job.
Gold isn't an issue for me.
You put whoever you
Then why couldn't he pay us?
Then why couldn't you pay us more?
Okay, would you stop with that?
No.
We moved on.
What, the principal? Okay.
We did
Okay.
with someone that's in the competition, like a random person.
Would it be alright if we go talk with the rest of our group and get back to you on that?
What?
And the deal wouldn't change.
You have data set.
Fair.
Someone will come and talk to you.
I'm in the room too.
Yes. Everyone except Demetrius is here.
Did he fit?
No, he stayed with the horses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Isis.
He's a trooper.
Can I ask him where the stuff is?
Siblings. He's out to get supplies. What one's out of ink?
Okay.
Did you have an appointment? Did you like an appointment?
I don't have things. Yep. Thing.
Oh, that's right. He goes under the desk and he pulls out a sheet of paper. He hands it
I take the paper. Do this.
On the
Make
paper.
the sound.
On the paper is a sketching of Milo, something you asked Cephalus to do. Yeah. And it is very detailed.
Nice.
Anyone else have any questions?
Roll up, put it in the bag.
There you go.
I think we're good. I go and shake his hand.
Oh, can I say thanks? Again. Everyone shake.
Go one at a time.
I did have one final question.
Oh my god. No, it's okay. Go ahead. I mean, that's outside of the game. I'm just saying we're talking to those guys for so long.
We've heard rumors about some weird rumblings in the Feywilds. Are you familiar with anything about that?
Be a little more specific.
We have heard about a potential group that has been doing some odd things in the Feywilds. And I wanted to know if you know which group that was.
Gypsies are always in the lines.
Gypsies? Think about something more complex than that. Something more powerful.
The Feywild is a place of magic and power, so that narrows it down a bit. Also, it's insanely dangerous, so that narrows it down a little more. My guess, some researcher or some doomsday cult, maybe. Well, that's one.
One last question. The last time we spoke, you mentioned the exercising of a demon.
Does that mean?
That's the first
Out of character, does that mean?
I think you were the one that told us it was like hella dangerous.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
How would one go about that?
Not my area of expertise.
Asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend.
Exactly.
Can we hear this?
Yeah, you're still there.
I get my notebook out.
It involves one of two things. The easier way is through clerical magic.
Clerical magic?
The harder way,
Involves murder. Bum, bum, bum.
Can we burn it out?
That'd
you're not wrong. No, not entirely. You can bond the creature to something else. You would need a semi-willing participant. And you can.
99
What kind of something
souls.
else? Just any living creature?
Something of comparable size.
Do you have to be
Comparable
willing?
size.
Similar.
Semi-willing.
And what happens to that creature then? They would stay possessed.
The new one.
Yes.
Well, if you're lucky, it's trapped. Your sanity may come into question. If not, it's torn to pieces. And then you have to deal with whatever it is.
And what of the previously possessed body?
Well, let's say it hasn't worked all the time. But again, not really my specific area. And I can push
Do
you
you
into
have
flesh.
any
Yeah.
friends?
Friends on the other side.
Are your horns showing?
No. I have my hood on.
She says no, and then they grow longer.
Tell a lie like you're wearing women's underpants.
It's kind of looking over all here. This is new information for me. Wonder who it pertains to. Then his eyes kind of set on you.
Is he just staring at me
Dearly
silently?
looking at you.
We have.
You said nothing for about 10 seconds.
Right now, you shut up.
I'm sorry, you haven't talked for about 2 minutes.
We have a
You
side
need
quest
these
going
places.
on. We had an altercation with the Omni site.
No, we know what horses.
Horses? What horses?
What horses?
How, wait. So, never mind. Okay.
You
Yeah,
realize
this-
I have
this-
people watching around, right?
Of course. He's a very resourceful man.
Appreciate it. Are we done here?
Anywho, you have a lot of information, right? You got eyes everywhere.
Yeah.
Have your spies, do you call them spies?
Alright.
Friends. Have they heard any word about a celestial walking around? Not me. Anyone else?
Not me.
How about you do this little question and answer?
I'll take it.
Wait, I have a question for him too.
Alright, we get one more question and then I'm going.
Alright. Would you or any of your friends know anything about what is it? The elf history? No, not elves. What is my armor from? Is it elves? My
Elven?
armor? Is it elves?
It's like a black armor.
Okay, I'll ask him if him or any of his friends know about any elvish history, and I point to my.
You might want to go get that praise.
Right.
Praise.
By like a blacksmith.
As there's a store you went to previously called Capital of Echion.
Mm-hmm.
It's a store that can't praise magic.
Okay.
Until tomorrow, then?
Tomorrow.
Do we get the 1500 gold?
No.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't even
We
accepted
never-
it. We never
Yeah,
accepted
that's
it.
right. Okay.
He's gonna come to us.
No, we're gonna go to him.
He's gonna bring someone to us.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Because we still need to talk about it.
Yeah.
And you
Yo, we never had that much money in our life.
a lot. You exit, door closes, little noises. You head out, open the doors. and we're back out.
So we're back on this. Okay,
I'm gonna
okay, but
update
like,
Demetrius on everything that we just.
while she's doing that, where is the entrance? Is it like the entrance is in an alley and then it goes into another alley?
So there's an alleyway that cuts into like the back of all of these buildings, and so there are buildings facing this direction and there are buildings facing this direction. So this alleyway is in between all of those.
Yeah.
Most of these buildings are connected. The alleys that lead into this back portion are few and far between.
But so like this door that we just came out of, is it like in the open?
It's
Yeah.
in the alleyway.
It's in that alleyway. The alleyway is kind of trashed.
Is anyone around aside from us?
Just the figure that's maybe 60 feet away.
Okay, I was gonna do something.
Is there anything that you guys wanted to do while we're here in Capital?
So
we
we're
will
back.
talk to
And we're
Tutu.
back outside. in the
Everybody
night, right?
readers.
Yeah, talk to
I'd
people.
like to buy some scrolls.
Okay, yeah.
Question: how are we funding this bet? Because we have what, 500 gold collectively?
What is our total right now?
I think our
Their gold is-
including that, we were at like 800. So yeah.
Their gold is
Well,
pooled,
if-
we're separate. Are you still separate or did you
I
pull?
believe I have around 80 gold.
We were like
Okay.
1,300 gold. Or it's something like that. I have to check the
I
notes.
got 195.
But we can plan, yeah. We can
Yeah,
plan.
someone has the notes of how much we have.
Yeah, we do. Well, we can like,
Everyone has the notes. No one's just pulling them up. It's okay, guys.
God,
We
guys.
could probably ask Jack
right.
for more gold to like bet more.
No, agreed. But for enough for that guy to be mad, him being a shot caller, we have to talk about that. We can
Also-
also just sell the horses.
Also, I would like. Does it work where we would have to figure out if it works where there's like odds?
Yeah,
Like
that's
if
also
we
true.
play the
Wait,
odds.
so how much gold did we just get right now? Was it
You
200?
only gave us 200.
Alright.
How much was on the notes?
It's 714.
Okay, so
714 plus around 300 with us, so around 1,000 gold.
and then plus the 200 that we got.
We just got so the 200 gets
the
No,
1,000 is
that's-
already counting.
Okay.
the 200 gets split. Oh, the 1,000 is counting 200.
Yeah.
Well, how? Oh, wait,
Okay,
wait.
so
He's-
Nathaniel,
they're talking about
did you
the
get a
total.
price on
I know.
how much the horses are for horse?
I just got.
You honestly, you just give us
Okay, so
a,
just do the math.
a random number. Like, it honestly doesn't matter.
Just do the math and adding the 200 that we just got.
Someone who's going to be selling horses?
Probably Bouchon.
No, he just said
Give me a
me
persuasion
and
check.
Toby are set. I'm doing a persuasion. Can I do the actual horse selling? Like the role play it?
Yeah,
Like,
sure.
I come here for the role play, dude. Like,
Okay.
okay, so where are we gonna post up, guys? Like, where are we gonna?
So you ride over to the stables, and it's on. It's in the slums.
Mm.
They don't keep them inside the mid city. It's pretty worn down. You can tell that whoever owns it is trying to keep the area clean, but animals in general are messy, and just the area around it isn't the most hygienic. And so you walk up and it's a relatively small stable, and there's a dwarf sitting in like a rocking chair.
Okay, so I walk up with the horses and I go, greetings.
How are you doing?
Hi.
We're gonna buy a horse.
Actually, quite the contrary. My name is Thamir. These are my horses, as you can see, and I show them the horses. And I say, we're actually kind of looking to get some off our hands, and we were wondering if you buy.
He's sitting up in the chair. How horses those?
They are
Bullshit, man.
from the south. But there's a story. So my cousin. Anyway, so my cousin from the south, from Dresden, knows a guy. Yeah, from Dresden. Knows a guy who breeds horses, and these are of a working variety. They're from a strong lineage.
They're like riding horses. You can tell it's kind of like swearing a little bit.
Yeah, you can ride them. but they're used for they're really strong. We actually I'll tell you the story. So we were on an adventure.
Riding horses aren't that strong. They're just small. Well, they can get you.
Oh, but I assure you, these ones are special. I'll tell you a story. So is everyone else with me?
Sure.
So this one here, this is my friend Lazura. She, we're from the. I don't know if you know. Oh yeah, introduce yourself.
You can call me Sarah.
Nice to meet you.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Grayson.
Grayson?
Grayson.
Nice to meet you, Grayson. So we're from the Blackwood Company actually. We're adventurers, and about a couple weeks ago, we were in the area around the dam on a mission, and we kind of fell into a tricky spot. We got attacked by these like weird creatures who had set up a trap where they pushed.
Damn.
Yeah, but not in the dam. The area around the dam.
That's not anywhere near Tristan.
No, I said I got the horses from Tristan.
Where's Tristan coming?
What?
Where's Tristan coming?
Tristan's not a person. Tristan's a place.
Yeah, I know. It's
That's
on the other side.
yeah. The horses were with us before we even went to the dam.
I know my geography.
Yeah, I know my geography too. I'm from here. So anyway, we were in a situation, and my friend got a large boulder. Like it fell on her, and she was between a rock and a hard place, literally. And we were like, oh no, Lazura is gonna die. So we got some rope, and we tied the one end to the horses and one end to this giant boulder. And they actually managed to save her life. Without those horses, she would be dead. And
It's like poor plan on your
it was my bad. I should have seen that coming. I'm sorry.
I don't sell myself.
If you notice, he just spoke, so he's kind of not for sale.
He did just.
He is our friend. And that is that. His name is Demetrius. Demetrius Grayson. Grayson Demetrius. Yeah, go ahead, shake hands. If you notice, he has hands, so he's like, no, he's his own guy. We're not selling him.
It's a curse. The outland farmlands.
That's not interesting.
I never said
I met up
anything
with
about
them before
Tristan.
Tristan.
Yeah, he's.
When were you interested?
I
So
wasn't
by the way,
interested. My
He's
cousin.
drunk, right? This guy's shit faced right now.
Doesn't seem drunk. No.
You said he was
like this is
snoring?
the way it is.
Okay.
No, it's just how he is. It's
Okay.
his accent.
My cousin is from Tristan.
Okay.
I'm not from Tristan.
Where are you from?
The capital. Not the capital, but sort of the suburb.
You talk a lot. I just want to get horses.
The suburbs.
Let's
Yeah,
stop-
I'm
let's
just
stop
trying to. You know what? Let's just skip the conversation. The point is, these horses are a very special breed. They're loyal. They're very strong, and they're very smart.
Who else have horses? You got saddles for him?
No.
No.
He starts kind of rushing.
No, we don't have saddles. It's just the horses. But I assume that you run a stable. You have
Just
saddles.
riding around horses.
Yeah, we kind of need them. They actually not a lot of us were riding them. They were pulling our carriage, or a
That's a
wagon.
lot of carriage. A lot of horses. I see. All those horses pull that carriage? These are not good horses.
We had more
we-
carriages, but when we came into town, we left those.
Also, we didn't start with this many horses.
How many carriages do you got? What are you doing?
Sir.
The ones I'm sir, if I will,
How do you
The-
transport that many carriages?
sir, that's not
Yeah,
important. Sir, that's not, sir, that's not
I
important.
can see that you're a busy man, so just give us a price.
I'll give you 4 to 5 per.
45 per.
425 or 4T5?
45. I can count.
Why, sir, you do us an insult. 45. What's the average price sometimes? Like outside a game, like what is that?
Roll me a history check.
Tonight.
History?
Look at the price from
23.
Huh?
23.
Got him.
God.
For buying a horse,
Yeah.
typically you buying from like a horse retailer.
Breeder?
They're gonna cost more. Them buying them from you, typically it's gonna cost less. But a good riding horse is about 75.
75?
Yeah.
Sir, I know that a good riding horse sells for 75.
I didn't say these were good riding horses.
I'm saying they are. And let me tell you this. You buy these horses.
Yeah.
They do you good work. I can probably bring you more. I think that this could be the beginning of a beautiful buyer-seller
Are
relationship.
you just
here.
calling horses? Is that what it is? You just get the horses and they follow you?
They tend to like me a little bit more.
Because he's half horse, as you can notice.
How's that work?
They can tell that I'm half horse. It just works out. It's a horse
I can
thing.
tell too.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll take you out. Let me persuade a joke.
You gonna say it?
Is that a nutty one?
Yeah, it is.
Can I not persuade? Can I say?
I'll ask somebody else to help him out.
Help?
All right.
I was about to suggest.
Let's do this.
Okay, do this first. Damn it.
Who has the next highest persuasion?
I had 0.
Same.
Okay, I have 2.
What are you gonna say?
You want to do it?
You take it.
Should I just roll with
I mean-
advantage?
I'm gonna let him do this one.
Okay.
Let's say you give us 10 more gold per horse, and you become our exclusive buyer.
A lot of horses like me. They follow me. We'll sell them to you.
And I think I like this one.
It's a nice, big, strong horse.
How much can you lift?
About 2,000 pounds.
Dude, he's gonna kidnap you. Don't tell
I'm gonna
him.
have to see a demonstration of that.
He is
Is there
going to
anything
make
nearby to
someone
lift?
come and kidnap
You
you.
got horses?
Can I lift a horse?
Yeah.
That's about 2,000
How
pounds,
much?
yes.
How much do horses weigh?
About 2,000 pounds.
Perfect. I want to deadlift a horse.
Perfect.
Roll me an athletics check.
Hold on. Okay, sorry. But let's
If he
say.
succeeds, you'll get advantage.
Okay, cool. That was an ask.
16.
16?
Oh, that's good.
With how much you have, your large centaur frame kind of goes under the horse and hits your head like right where the stomach is, and then wraps arms here and here, and just stands up. And with that, you're able to get the entire horse up in the air. And he's just looking. Yeah, that's impressive. That's impressive.
Am I able to take one arm off and still hold the horse, like balance the
Yeah,
horse?
there's no hold that.
I go and shake his hand while and have the horse over my back.
Yeah. 55 each. Do that.
Okay, take the horse off. Just gotta make sure.
Can I add that to our?
He kind of walks up and like pulls up on the horse. That's a horse.
If we Kobe next, can you power clean a horse?
That's a whole horse. So,
Can I add that to our?
yeah, go ahead.
Our account now.
How many horses are we selling?
It was-
Out of
4 of
7.
them, right?
Yeah.
So 220.
Yeah.
Okay. So we add that.
Any exchanges of gold? Yes.
Like a brief note that we have had 18 concurrent viewers at one point.
Hey!
Oh.
If they had-
Hey, shout out to
It's now 16.
Connell.
Dude, Connell's
Like, your comments
They're so.
simultaneously are amazing and suck at the same time. I can't actively be debating you. We'll talk later.
Also, Tim, are we under like the Dungeons and Dragons tag? If not, we can do that next time.
I'll do it next time, yeah. But anyway, but we have, yeah.
Cool.
Hi, everyone. Thank you.
Dude, Connell said, I need to speak to your manager.
That's the natural one, by the way.
Cool.
Well, I don't control the die.
Is there anything else you want to do? I know you want to go to Black People.
By the way, you two, if you want to add your gold, I've been adding it to the groups, but I haven't been adding yours to it.
Or like, can we
Check that.
split the 200? So we've got
We
made-
420.
We made
Yeah, no,
four.
the-
Nice.
The money we just made from the horses and the money we got from
So-
Jack, I already added our
So
share
what we
to
can do
the
is
drag.
it's
I didn't add
we
your
divide
share
those-
separate.
So
we divide
We divide 420 by 6.
So we each get, or Kushan and I both get 105. Wait, no, sorry,
420 divided by
6.
Quick
We each
math.
get 70.
we each get
What's-
70.
0.66 gold and
he's right though.
We each get, Kushan and I both get 70 gold, so minus 140 from the group.
He's right.
Yeah, I already added just ours
Okay,
to it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is I wasn't keeping track of yours. I was
Oh,
keeping
I
track of
know, okay,
the rest
perfect.
of us. Wait, Daniel, do you know what 0.66 gold is in silver?
6 point.
It's like 10.
So it's 66
That would be
silver.
6. No, it'd be 6
No.
silver, 6 bronze, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
okay,
what it
Or
was.
okay.
6 copper.
Yes, yes, but yeah, 6 silver and 6 pounds.
The hell was that?
It's just 2 people
Oh,
upstairs.
don't worry.
Whoa.
Hey, it's a horse. It's a horse thing.
Cool. Can
Can
I
I
go?
buy 2 scrolls? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, you make your way.
We've all split up, right?
Oh, you're all
I thought we
good.
were all there.
I mean, like, she's gotta go buy paper. I'm just gonna split off and kind of.
I'm kinda just
There's
gonna-
scrolls?
Weapons.
After this
Sure,
whole
I'll
experience
split
of the
up
horse
too.
selling, I'm gonna be like, I don't
Who's
know what
going
happened
where?
there, man.
I'll go home.
Okay.
We have a home?
I have a home.
This
Oh,
goes
lucky
home. Uzuk is a native to the Tabaxi slums. And so, while all of this horse talk is going on, you find yourself back in your house. Is there anything particular you want to do?
Just help them out with the story.
Also, this is common knowledge, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if you want to go, yeah, go for it.
My family runs a general store in the Tabaxi slums, and we keep prices really, really low because people there are poor. So
So that's one.
Humanitarian
Is there any scrolls there?
You want to go? It's all really general stuff.
Water.
But Wixie and Alice. Anybody else want to go there?
Wait, is that a magic place?
That's not right.
Yeah, I want to
Okay.
go there.
You two go there. Anybody else going there?
Sure.
There we go. And you two are walking around.
I'm gonna go with Broom. I'm gonna go see Broom real quick.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We have to get another potion.
We'll go to
I thought
Wixie and Alice
Bruno works
first.
at the Disney Island.
So you move back into the
Oh
mid-city.
no, she worked at the potion.
You go back into the mid-city. And it's a little more packed. You're a little more shoulder to shoulder at this point in the day. And you go to where the market is. This is the market of permanent businesses. This isn't the pickup shop kind of market. And you go up to the same door. On the outside, there's a sign hung that has just an O and an O interlocked.
Can I quick sidetrack question?
So-
Do I see any places that have jewelry or anyone wearing jewelry?
Walking through, it's a big mix of people.
Mm-hmm.
There aren't very many super wealthy people in this part of town, but there's definitely jewelry worn.
Anyone wearing emerald?
Emeralds specifically. Yeah. There's walking by. There's a woman, a little more nicely dressed, and she's wearing this really beautiful emerald necklace. And it's kind of has multiple emeralds in it. And she's walking around with a larger kind of half orc.
Oh, okay. Hey, you wanna go speak to the woman? See the one with the emerald necklace?
Yeah.
We can get a good price for that necklace.
No, this is good.
What's she wearing?
Let's see.
Oh, Yvonne.
She is human, though not completely human. There's small amounts of elf kind of in her features. Definitely not half elf, but somewhere in the lineage. There's elven ancestry. She's wearing a very nice sort of corset type body piece. It's not super tight, and there's no dress to follow it. She has like kind of jeans and boots on. She's got whiter hair. It's kind of pulled up and tied real high.
Like white as in like she's old?
No, it seems like it could be natural. Possibly that's another part of her elven ancestry. Dyeing hair is a thing. Couldn't happen.
Can you
Hard to tell.
describe the person that's with her again?
It is a tall half-orc. He has kind of like a hand axe at his side. He is wearing a leather armor. He looks to be some sort of enforcer.
Okay. Like some sort of guard for her, maybe?
Probably.
Does she look like noble?
Not necessarily. It's more. She looks like she has a lot of money.
Okay.
Or
Like is she
could have a lot of money.
like out wearing like a dress or like is she like
It's not a dress. It's definitely more functional.
but like armor?
Doesn't seem to be on her.
Does she have anything on her? Like anything she's carrying?
Roll me a perception check.
Can I give her advantage because I'm looking too?
Ooh, thank you for that advantage. Oh, that didn't help much. What is this? Perception?
Yep.
10.
10. So everything is good. You see the necklace. Looking further, it's hard to tell. She it wouldn't be impossible for her to like stash a dagger somewhere on herself,
Okay.
but there's no like weapon visible.
No purse or anything.
Yeah,
No bag.
and it doesn't seem like there's anything arcane. She's not carrying a bow or staff or something.
Where is she walking towards? Like, does it seem like, oh, she might be going to this place?
She's walking through kind of the mid city.
Okay.
Like going, I would say widthwise. So, oh no, no with you.
Technical difficulties, Paul.
Going widthwise, it doesn't seem like you're not too familiar with what's around the capital. You haven't really spent a lot of time there.
Okay.
Besides going to the shops and stores.
Yeah.
Shops and stores, yeah.
I really want. Do you think it would be best if we try to do something for me?
You're not trying to rise under DD.
Thank you.
No way.
Very nice.
I'm not remember.
Can you distract Can you distract the orc? Can you distract the orc?
I don't know what I would do. Artemis is with us too, by the way. Maybe,
I need you guys
maybe
to
Milo
cause-
can do something.
That'd be tricky.
Artemis, do you have any ideas?
Distracting an orc?
Yeah.
But why do you want to distract them?
Do you think you can outrun it?
I think I can outrun it, but I need to be there to pickpocket
play
her.
an instrument.
And I don't want to be seen. I don't want them to know our faces. Like, I don't want them to know it was us that took it.
Okay. Here's the point. How tall is the elf? Or the lady?
She's a little on the shorter side, at least compared to most of you.
How tall is the orc compared to him?
You're 6.
6'6".
I'm 6'6".
He's like just above eye level, like just above, maybe an inch,
Okay, so he's not
inch and a half.
taller than me, but he's
Okay,
still
but
an
how?
orc.
So how?
Okay.
But how tall is the woman? At least a foot shorter than me.
Yeah, she looks maybe slightly above a foot short.
Can you disguise myself?
Okay,
She's probably like
I'm
5
gonna kind
size
of pull. Who's with me? You and you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pull them to the side. We're gonna kind of just like keep observing. And I'll be like, okay, here's the plan. You are going to cause a diversion, some sort of scene. In that moment, I'm going to disguise myself as the woman. You are going to pull the woman aside, and I'm going to keep walking as if nothing has happened. He's going to think that the person he's guarding is still there with him. At this moment, you take whatever you want, just steal whatever, and then we switch back when you cause the second diversion.
What is the diversion?
That's plan. Okay, that's one plan.
Okay.
The alternative is we just pause the diversion, and in that moment you find some way to snatch the necklace.
Okay,
And
so
we run.
well, okay, so we could try to do something now. Or
Plan 1 is fun.
Or if we
Plan
want to
2
do,
is simple.
You
Or if
probably
we
have
wanna-
about maybe 15, 20 seconds before you start getting into a place that's just too populated.
okay, well, because we can also just find them later on. We could try to get her drunk and seduce her or something.
How am I supposed to get her drunk? She's with an orb.
Get her drunk.
Okay,
No?
can I send
Okay.
Milo to go? Like,
Okay, I'm
Yes,
gonna. You know what?
okay.
Just fuck it. I'm
Well,
gonna
alright,
walk.
well-
I'm gonna walk up to
You're
the.
talking
No,
about.
no, no, yeah.
Can we send Milo to go like nip at the orc's pants and then I'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry, and then like try to distract him. Milo just keeps
Yeah,
hiding
yeah.
and push him away.
Milo's nipping in more.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Or-
Disguise yourself.
Yeah, the orc's gonna.
I'm gonna quickly disguise myself as the woman, and I'm gonna. You snatch her. Go snatch.
Okay,
Go snatch her.
Like, right as I'm gonna, like,
He's just
be in
looking
an
at you.
alleyway.
Oh.
Wait.
So sorry. And then, but Milo keeps doing it.
Oh, well, get it off me.
He means no
And
harm.
he starts to pull where the axe is.
Got me.
Get it off me.
Keep letting him have it for a little bit. You guys are doing shit, right?
I hope
Yeah,
you're
so
something.
I'm going in an alleyway that they're, like, about to pass, and I'm just, like, pull her in as he, like,
She
goes out.
stops looking at
Oh,
this.
okay, well then when he doesn't look, I pull her, and then he goes, and I, like,
Roll me a strength check. And roll me a stealth check.
Oh my god.
Who rolls the strength and who rolls?
You're rolling strength and stealth right now.
okay.
Oh my god.
That's strength.
Strength is a 7.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
Oh my god.
You had a spell, you
I
could-
forgot to give her bardic inspiration.
Stealth 16.
Okay.
Yeah, why did you inspire me?
I forgot. You should
What are you doing in the seconds of the second?
I disguise myself and go into the position that the woman was. I disguise myself as the woman.
She hasn't moved.
I thought you pulled her.
Lazura
tried.
grabbed her by the shoulder and pulled back, and she planted her feet and turned and looked at you.
I'm gonna then when I notice that she doesn't move, I'm gonna quickly message the woman and I'll be like, I'm gonna suggest following her. Trust me.
Roll me persuasion with disadvantage. Because she's being threatened at this point.
I did say I suggest.
Then that's a wisdom save.
That looks like a big old fail.
She fails her save.
So she follows me?
So she starts to follow you, but taps on the orc's shoulder.
But he's preoccupied.
He is preoccupied, but when his charge is tapped on his shoulder, he's very Milo.
Can Milo quickly,
Wait, can I have, like, right as she does it, I pull her
No,
into
put
the
her in.
alleyway now that she's
Milo,
not
like, quickly,
resisting?
like, it's me.
He's gonna swat at it.
That's okay. We're gonna get more.
Right as she taps at the shoulder, I,
That's
like,
gonna
pull
hit.
her into the alleyway since she's not resisting coming with me anymore.
That's going to be 9 points of slashing damage to Milo.
I don't even know what his thing is.
He has 1 HP, I believe.
Milo's dead.
So
I
he
just did
swats
for
at
you
it.
guys.
And Milo's gone.
I'm so sorry.
But Milo like respawns, right?
No, I have to use scrolls.
Dude, if you know what
Give me
she's
10
doing,
gold.
the
I'll
emerald
give you
necklace
10
is probably
gold.
No,
a
no,
fake.
who shot? I'm
Oh.
the other.
Hey, Nathaniel, please, like, when we get into crazy, like, they find out that the necklace is, like, a fake.
You ruined
Stop
surprise.
giving
Okay,
him
good.
ideas.
We'll see if this all happens way too quick. He sees you. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I tripped. I'm so sorry.
She's following you.
Can I help you with something? Wait, what are you doing?
Oh my god, I have to
Come
listen.
here.
I'm gonna message the orc and I say, I suggest you leave her be for a second.
See, I don't know if you're able to cast suggestions or messages.
Should
I'm
I
going
check
to
that?
allow it. We'll check it
Okay.
next time. We'll check it next time.
But also, you can say it out loud. There's no need to be secretive
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, that's the second 2 I've rolled.
Yes.
For this. What was the suggestion exactly?
I suggest that you let her go with the woman and leave her alone.
And he just fucking stands there.
Okay, and then I have her come with me into an alleyway where no one is watching.
Okay.
So you can still tell her to do things, right?
No, it's just the,
No, I thought for suggest it's until like. No.
it's just
It's
the
one
one
time.
suggestion.
Oh. Okay, because in combat, isn't it until
Wait,
you get
actually,
hurt?
doing that, you drop concentration on her.
Oh, is suggest a concentration spell?
Is it a concentration?
Well, then,
100%
can both of us pull her with us then?
Roll me strength with advantage. Both of you are doing.
Wait, can I have dipped out?
Oh,
Yeah,
and,
you're going.
and Kamo said that it has a verbal component, so you can't do it via message.
Thank you, Kama.
It's fine.
Okay, then we'll just say that I just said it then.
We'll allow it, and then next time.
Okay, I'll make it. I'll
Yeah, it's good.
16?
16.
What are you doing?
We're both pulling her into the alley because
Okay.
You
she's
pull-
not willing, but he's gonna
But he
live.
also said it's not concentration.
You pull. It's not concentration. No.
No, suggestion is concentration.
Okay.
It's concentration up to 8 hours.
We're gonna say it's concentration. If we're wrong, we're wrong. Whatever. We'll fix it later. You pull a now screaming woman into an alleyway.
No, I put my hand over her mouth.
I put my hand over
16
her
is not high enough to make her quiet.
Can I put my hand over her mouth?
16 is not high enough to make her quiet.
Oh boy.
Can you suggest that she forget that this ever happened as I pull the necklace off of her?
Oh my god. Do I even have the spells?
You can't modify their memory like that. It's just-
Oh, you can't?
There's a spell called modify memories.
Do you have that spell?
Obliviate.
Didn't think so. Does Artemis have that spell?
I don't think so.
Have tech thoughts, I might kind of mind spike.
Okay, I'm just gonna go up to her and be like, hey, like grab her by the shoulders and be like, chill out. Like, just trust us. We're trying to help you.
I just realized
Should we just leave it at the
This is
Screaming.
Ah, screw this, and I just punch her in the face and knock her out.
Roll me an attack.
Can I give him advantage by holding her down?
Sure.
You guys are terrible people. I don't know.
I'm chaotic neutral.
This was your idea.
Yeah.
This was such.
Realize you're in the capital now.
What am I rolling? An attack?
An attack. It's just your strength modifier. That's it.
It's just my
Oh,
strength
no.
modifier?
Yep.
As in the -1? It's a 12.
12. That's a 4. Oh,
It's
that was
13
I thought that was a
minus
15.
-1.
I'm gonna say she's not really wearing armor, so it just hits.
I'm punching her face. Like,
I mean,
don't
yeah,
think.
but still.
Okay.
Go ahead. What's your strength modifier? -1.
-1.
So you technically should deal -1 damage, but that's not allowed. So you deal 1 point of bludgeoning damage to her face.
Is she knocked out?
No, she just got punched in the face though.
I punch her again. This is so bad. I don't condone abuse. Don't hit women. This was her idea.
You can't make this better. You can't.
Just do it.
Just keep
I
going.
punched the woman. God,
Go ahead and roll.
you're such a terrible.
You're the one punching a defensive person.
She's
in the face.
screaming like this is gonna go worse. 9.
You miss her face. Point blank.
I punch her again.
At this point, people start coming into the alleyway.
Oh my god! Can you climb?
Yeah.
Can you carry her?
There's about 6 or 7 people
Why don't you
who just walk into the alleyway.
Should we just run?
He still wants to.
Okay, well, you still look like her.
Okay, can you drag her back 15 feet?
Question.
Why?
Just drag her back 15
Okay,
feet.
I drag her back 15 feet.
Yeah,
You drag her back 15 feet.
You could have suggested
Actually, no, roll me a strength check. No longer have advantage. because
Oh
you're doing
my
something.
god, guys.
7.
No. She does not move. You pull her maybe a foot, maybe 2 feet.
Oh my god, I just turn around and go like, I suggest you give us the necklace and let us go. And anything else valuable we might have.
And not worry about this ever again.
Another 2!
We are the baby birthers, giant slayers, hitters of
the rest of the party with kids.
This is you two.
This is her. She made me do this.
And then mine is dead.
She
killed my
She takes off. It takes a second. She's taking off the emerald necklace. At this point, 6 people are walking into, trying to like get to her, and you see around the corner the big ass orc who is
Can you
now
just disappear to the
no
crowd?
longer
Because I can
under
like
suggestion.
jump and get away.
How am I
but I'm not
supposed to
gonna leave
disappear to
you.
the crowd?
You look like her.
And she pulls it out and she hands it like this.
I snatch it. Does she have anything else
No,
valuable?
I take it and I put it in
You
my
take
bag.
it. You take it. Does she have anything else valuable?
As she reaches for another pocket, if you wait any longer, people are going to be on you.
I can't snatch it really quick because I'm
Okay. Okay. This is me.
Okay.
This is the woman. How much distance is there between us and the crowd?
The crowd will get to you in about. I would say they're like maybe 6-7 feet.
Is this alleyway a dead end or can we like
It
go?
continues on.
Do you want to just continue?
So you're gonna be like,
I can like jump on the
5
roof and
seconds
get
before
away
I get
from
to you.
here, but I don't want to just
4
ban
seconds before
you.
they
Get away! I'm gonna go
Okay,
for him. Thunderwave. Just go! This is getting worse and
he said
worse
it. He
by
said
the
it.
second.
Is this a save on that part or an attack?
Thunderwave
Is
is.
it
Wait, so
Is it
but real quick before that though, I was asking you if I could use my quick finger to get it.
Sure, go ahead and
It's
make
a,
a roll.
Okay.
it's a safe.
It's a thunderous force squeeze out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube
13?
originating from you must
Is
make
this
a
sleight of hand?
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. And if they
Okay.
fail it, right?
Well,
they
I
get
jump on the
pushed back,
rooftop
Yeah.
like as when he tells me to. and-
Constitution saving throw.
People.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
So,
You could have been like, just rehearsing foreplay.
This is gonna land us in prison.
oh boy.
At least we're not fighting what
Training was
warrior
up.
bears or whatever they were.
Roll damage.
It's 2d8.
Dude, Connor's hilarious.
Oh, what is Connell saying right now?
Literally the worst plan possible.
This Connell,
It
this was
wasn't a
her.
plan.
This was her. 2d8. Do I have to
It
do it
really
for each
wasn't a
person,
plan.
or do
No,
I-
no, just one roll for
It's just one roll per okay.
Ooh, okay.
7
So what is that?
and a 3, so 10.
Okay.
You cast Thunderwave. The woman in front of you.
Yeah.
And 3 of the 6 people in the crowd, their lifeless bodies are thrown against the walls.
I'm so sorry.
You killed these people!
The other 3 people who succeeded, they take the damage as you just explode out.
Can I say like I was disguised as the woman this whole time? Like
You were not.
did I kind of did say that though.
You were not.
No, he did say that in the beginning.
I did say that.
You retcon that when the plan didn't work.
Did I though?
Yeah, you did.
Wait, what?
Fucking.
Also,
Damn.
is it a concentration spell to keep your look like that?
That I don't know.
Because if it is and you cast Thunder, well, then it was not concentration.
But his
suggest.
suggest was.
Oh, yeah.
The other 3 people
God.
drop to the floor, seemingly unconscious, and the orc, standing just out of range, is now eyeing you.
Get out of there.
I'm
It's not a
running, boy. Like I run and I turn the first corner and I disguise
Roll me an
myself.
athletics check.
Athletics check.
Yep. This is you running away from the orc.
Can I give myself bardic inspiration?
You cannot.
He didn't kill her.
No, the woman's dead.
Oh,
The
she
woman,
died.
the woman plus 3 others are dead.
The woman died.
Got a little out of hand.
Can we loot their bodies? You might as well loot their bodies
You can
now.
remember this is
Artemis, go loot
I
the
will say this
woman's
is the
body.
worst one we had also.
Like if there was an option
What'd you roll?
to rewind 17. If there was an option to rewind one session,
He matches you. Roll again.
Doesn't the. Oh no, you both.
Wow, he rolled ass.
fuck.
No, he rolled
No,
good.
he rolled.
15.
Wow. Elizabeth, are you still there?
He told me to get out of there. So I took the necklace
You
and
see,
ran.
literally, like I didn't mean to do. I've just killed people. My face
4 people.
exposed.
So,
I didn't want to
three
do
people, thank you very
any of
much.
this.
Just 3 people.
No, the girl and 3 others, right?
Oh, shoot, 4 people.
Do we have a time machine to go back? Okay. What's happening?
You take 14 points of slashing damage.
Fucking
Oh, no, dude.
shit.
As he catches up,
Wait, okay.
grabs
Shoot.
grabs
I
you by the
should have
shoulder,
done that earlier.
slams you against the wall, and brings the axe straight into your chest.
Okay, is. With.
You two,
He wants
roll
to kill
initiative.
Damir so bad. Oh my god.
Okay,
Dude, let's get this money. Let's go. You guys arrived.
I'm sorry for all of you not involved. in the
23.
combat.
I tried
I don't want to be in this combat.
Dude, I'm
Okay.
like,
You too, if you want to go back into it.
Initiative? Don't. Just let us die.
Milo died.
Just let us die. You have.
and he killed Milo.
Hey,
You did hear
we are officially
the
like criminal status.
stuff.
What was it?
Thunderwave.
So I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah, and you're familiar with it because
Shoot, I hate
it's
something
something
I
that's
should
done
have
before. So you know that something bad happened.
And
Okay, I'll go back
10.
in.
Dude, I'm like Michael Jackson, like in
I'll roll
popcorn.
initiative too.
Okay, go for it. It's going to take you a round to get there. Just
15.
15. So who's the highest?
23.
23.
Yo, I'm sweating. This is the worst moment of this camp. I didn't want to
so
do
sorry.
any of this.
Well, you fucking did it. One will be the orc.
Remember that one shot?
Yo, Kama says,
That's-
yes,
okay.
let me use
So
the
can I-
loudest spell to escape from being
Okay, so
Connell, I fucked up.
You are first.
where is everyone in relation?
Presumably, you are up as an acrobatic rogue.
Yes.
Acrobat subclass. You're able to just kind of scale this
Yeah.
alleyway pretty easily.
Because I was trying to, like, I jumped up on a building and was
That was
hiding and, like, was running away. But then, like, combat happened. So.
So roll me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics?
Yes, I know it's athletics, but she's an acrobatics. Acrobatics.
This is
18?
18. You're able to kind of.
Because you rolled an 8, but you're plus 10.
Yeah.
You just kind of zip up and you're up on the roofs.
Okay.
The roofs here are higher.
How high off the ground?
They're about 40 feet up.
40 feet
They're
up?
very tall buildings.
Can he see me?
Presumably no. He's
Okay.
not paying attention to you.
How many? So how far away am I? Wait, how far away is he from the orc? How many feet?
They are touching.
They're touching.
they're touching.
This
Okay.
is the absolute.
He's not grappled, is he?
No.
Okay. How many feet away am I from
I
him?
should have just said no.
4 feet. Okay. I am going to shoot a smoking shot
Okay.
at them and shout "run" to them.
Dun,
Well
Okay.
done.
This is
18.
not-
Do you have roll damage? Go ahead. And I believe you get sneak attack damage.
Yes, I do.
She shot a thing.
Bro, I always knew that Lazura was gonna be the cause
17?
of my death.
17 damage.
You've caused it.
Nah, this is
You see the arrow, Thamer, you see the arrow goes deep into the shoulder of this orc. You see him grimace, and at that point, the shoulder kind of explodes in that area, and now you are blind.
I'm blind.
It's a 10-foot radius of smoke, which is why I told you run. Just turn and run the other way because he can't see you.
Thamer, it's your turn.
I'm going to.
Just book it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just book
Use
it.
the dash action.
Can I use the dash action?
Yeah.
I don't have the dash action. I'm not.
No, it's an
Okay.
action. It's just an action.
Oh,
I have it as a bonus
You
action.
double your speed, right?
yeah.
so-
So it's going to get an opportunity attack at you.
Wait.
Oh, can I disengage?
Wait, does he have an opportunity?
You will have
if he can't
disadvantage
see
because
you?
he can't see.
Okay.
It's up to you if you want to dash or not.
Dash and disengage are both actions, though.
Oh, so
if-
I can't. Okay.
So you can. I would say use dash, so you can really get out of there. We could just run away from this fight.
You.
I've never seen anyone do that.
Okay. What does disengage do?
Disengage makes it to where you can't make opportunity attacks.
And you can go up to your 30 feet.
So the thing is, do I want to move 30 feet and he can't attack me, or do I want to go 60 feet and he gets disadvantage?
No.
Okay.
And I could have snapped away.
But if the goblin
Let's
is
make the
blind,
fight
continue.
end.
Nathaniel, if the orc is blind, does he have
He has
disadvantage?
disadvantage on the attack.
It's disadvantage. Make the fight end.
Okay, yeah, I'm
Really.
gonna dash. So what do I roll?
You don't roll anything.
Oh, I don't
You
roll,
just
okay.
And I was hidden, right?
You know.
Huh?
I was hidden.
You get, odds are he knows the general direction you're
Okay,
in.
can I have hid as my bonus action?
Sure.
Do I need a roll for that?
Roll me stuff. You hear a loud whack as the axe grinds into the stone. And then a second later you see Thamer out of the smoke and he's burning out.
26.
Roll me a luck roll. We're going to see which direction you're going.
You run into a wall.
A lot.
Wouldn't I know like which direction it is though? Like
Not after getting your shit hidden and all of this smoke happening at once.
what is the luck roll? Is that D20?
Roll me a d20. Let's let's say 10 plus. 10 plus, you're good. Anything less, then you're gonna have a bad time.
You got
There's
this.
only 2 directions I can run in.
Two
Can
directions you can run.
can you inspire yourself? Just start singing while you run?
Can I?
It would cost you your bonus action. You use your bonus action to dash.
No, I thought that was his action.
I thought that was my action.
Oh, sorry, you lost your action. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
so
he
give yourself
can't use that
inspiration.
as a bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna give myself Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
And the Bardic Inspiration is gonna be the Rocky theme.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sing it, so no copyright.
I don't think it's copyrighted if you do something.
You can like.
Is it in the public
Is there a
domain?
Rocky theme here?
Oh, actually, so I should do one of like classical music because it's not in the domain. It's in the public domain, right?
Just do whatever you want to do.
That one,
Just
that
don't-
ba-da-bum, yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Okay. 15.
15. That's definitely high. You run away from the crowd.
Okay, I'm gonna disguise myself as
Make sure you're not running out of spell slots.
You should take a rest.
No, he doesn't. So.
oh, so I can't even
Artemis,
disguise myself. Okay, never mind.
How do you go back? Do you want to go through? It's going to take you an action just to get to them. You can go crowd side, or you can go try to find them through the alley. Okay. You run off into the alley and then you get back to its turn. It also rolls a 15. It comes running out of the smoke. in your
But how
direction.
far away am I right now?
Half. You're at half of what he is, right? He dashed too.
He's going to be dashing too.
What's an orc's movement speed? By the way, 30.
Yeah, just like everyone else.
But I went 60?
But he also dashed, so he
He
went
also
60.
He dashed.
Oh,
And he's hot on your tail.
so he's 30.
He's right next to you. You dash 60, he dashes for 60. Lazara?
Shoot, I was hoping you hide. I'll.
You have to fix this.
Yeah, I'll shoot.
I will say there are still 3 unconscious bodies in
Unconscious?
Okay, you need to be able to like hide somehow.
Oh
You
my
have to
god,
be able to
I know,
hide.
I can, but so I didn't kill them.
You used all of
I killed some of them?
them.
You
Four of
killed
them.
4
There was
people,
7
but then
people.
some people were unconscious.
Only 3 are unconscious.
So I for sure killed.
Like 4
Three
people are
people.
no longer
Four.
in this world. 4 people are no longer in this world.
Favorite drinking tonight. Like,
What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's go.
just do something. Do something.
Are we,
Fix
trying,
this.
wait, are we
Fix
trying to kill
this.
them? Or what are we gonna do?
What?
Are we, should I,
Shoot him. Do something.
like how bad should I
Throw
try
a rope at his feet to trip him or something.
I'm just gonna shoot an arrow at him.
You have 4 seconds. You have 4 seconds. Do
I'm
something.
shooting an arrow at him. 16 plus 7.
Alright.
Yeah. And then,
While you're down, you get sneak attack.
yeah. $17.
This is her fault. What are you talking about?
And then, wait, how far away from me are they?
They're now 60 feet. Well, 60 feet that way, 40 feet down. You can do the math. I'm going to say you're in range.
I'm thinking about my movement though. I wasn't worried about range.
When the second arrow hits him, you see him drop him onto the floor. And for a second, you look back, and he gets back up.
Is he still hot on my tail, or have I gained some distance now?
He's a hot on your tail. You stop for that 1 second, like holy shit. That is the orc racial trait.
Wait, okay.
That is the what?
Orc racial trait.
That he can
When they
get
get
back
dropped to 0 HP, they come back up to 1 HP.
Oh, he's only at 1.
But why did I take a second to look around? Like, wouldn't I just be booking it?
It's
Because
just.
story demands it. They have your turn.
Wow.
Wait,
okay.
I didn't do my movement yet.
I'm going to.
We can say that you move forward if you like.
Yeah, and then I also want to try to hide.
Alright. What do you want?
12.
Five seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna keep running.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you get an opportunity attack?
Whoa! I'm dashing though.
He's still going to get an opportunity attack.
Okay, what if I disengage?
Then you only move 30 feet.
And he'll definitely be able to catch up with you and still have an action.
Can I, as my bonus action, like before I run, shoot his face?
With crossbow expert, yes.
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah. You make a bonus attack. You make a
You
range
need
5
to
as
do
well.
something to like hide. You're not going to be able
He
to
has
outrun.
1 HP.
Oh, that's true.
Roll
Yeah.
attack.
I'm gonna. Okay.
Bardic? Did you still have Bardic?
I still have Bardic Inspiration. Hand crossbow, right? Okay.
Well, that's not going to
Can I-
help.
What was it? What's the number?
Not one.
Nice.
That
Seeing him
was my
get
bonus.
back up after basically dying, something triggers in your mind, and you remember how close you came to death before. And when you go to shoot, it goes white.
This. Okay. I'm gonna keep dashing.
So he goes opportunity attack. That's a 20 to hit.
And that 20 or unnatural?
That's a 20 to hit. It's actually you roll pretty low for that, so it's not too bad. That's another 9 points of damage. Sorry, not 9, 10 points of damage.
10 points?
Yeah.
So you've taken 14 already, right?
24 damage.
How much HP you at?
I remember it being like the low
I took 10 right now.
30s. Yeah.
It's at 10 right now.
I'm at 9.
9 HP.
Okay, so 33.
And you make 60 more feet on him. Artemis, you see Thamir book it in front of you, and coming out of the alleyway, you look to your left, Thamir's running, you look to your right, there's no
Is what?
There's no
Right. Wait, you said he only had 1 HP left?
Yes.
I was gonna fireball. Don't even do that. Okay, so instead, let's do Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. It's a save on my part, I believe.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think it matters because I just
Because that takes half anyway, so
Succeeds!
1d12. Because you already have damage.
Go for it.
Send
No,
that.
shush, shush, shush. Don't embarrass me for myself. So, 1.5.
That's all it takes.
The
That's all it
definition of
takes.
just enough.
Deals the 1 point of damage you needed. You step out. You step out of the alleyway, and there's a second where like you kind of reach up to like touch Milo,
Yeah.
and Milo's not there.
Oh, I'm so pissed off.
At that point, you turn and your eyes just go black, and he's running toward you, and he just falls.
Good.
That's it. If
Can I go over and sit on him?
Dude, let's
Totally
get the
fine.
hell out of Dodge.
Roll a spit.
Is that like a federal?
Roll a d20. Roll a spit.
Spit accuracy.
You spit on yourself.
That is like so embarrassing how I
Did
flashed
you roll a 1?
Roll a 1 spit.
That is 3 ones in this session.
I just wipe it off and I'm like, fuck you.
And you run off into the thing.
Wait! Can I take the weapon and wish she killed Milo?
I'll roll out, yeah.
Guys!
You now have a handout.
Plan? There was no plan.
You're getting a hand axe. Or whoever is stronger.
Ooh, you got a hand axe.
Yeah,
Cool.
fuck that guy.
If you guys really, possible, yeah, leave all those people.
Okay, I am going to stealthily on the rooftop
Yeah?
and try to go. If it looks like anyone is remotely looking near my direction, I'm just gonna stop going back. But I
No,
want to.
we need to.
You want to just get out of there?
We need to. Okay. Option 1, and this is the dark option. We need to kill anyone that saw me.
Well, they saw me
stealthily.
too.
Yeah, we are wanted people
Clearly,
now.
that's what they've been doing.
This is the dark option. Dark option, we kill anyone that saw us. Option number 2, we somehow come up with a ploy to convince them that it wasn't me using some variation of like disguise
I
self,
don't think that's gonna
some
work.
sort of persuasion, saying that this is, we can say, hey, in the dam, there was someone that was going around killing nobles. And this we think is the same person, and he had a grudge because I kind of foiled this plan in the dam.
I don't think that's going to work.
So do you want to kill them?
That's what she's suggesting.
I did not suggest that.
That's what she's suggesting.
You know what? Let's just get back to the group and we'll talk it out there.
So we're not going to try to get the rest of the money she has.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I am not listening to you. I'm running to where they are.
You can, both of you guys are terrible.
You know what? I'm just going to
She was like,
leave.
wait, so we're not gonna get money from this?
You show up to the shenanigans.
Okay. Oh, I'm just like normal now. I'm just like, all right, off we go.
Do you want to run back to
Spit
them?
self. Take axe.
This is
Oh
the
my God.
Wait,
worst
are you guys
day.
with black hair?
Like
Dude,
this.
this is pretty funny.
Aside from the day that
Yeah,
his
I
wife
heard
and
this.
children
Okay.
were murdered, this is the worst day
Because I'm a short person. Can I carry him?
It's a hand axe. It's
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
like,
like-
you see yourself
it's
inside.
cute.
Yeah, like that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Still a bit of Thamer's blood on it. But did you still want to go to the shenanigans?
Yeah, I still want
Yeah.
more scrolls because
So you show up back to the building with the OO. And it's a building you've been to before. Opening the doors, the air is
Seduce her.
amazingly
Like,
still.
help me
How
kidnap
should you
her.
introduce her when they're
Sorry.
And a sign reads, some items cursed, please ask for assistance before touching.
They tried to pickpocket her.
There are a few shelves with knickknacks kind of gathering dust on the storefront. It's pretty small. It seems like there's a bigger room in the back, but that's behind the desk.
wasn't that the guy with the guy with the arms?
From behind the desk, you see a light brown skin, kind of yellowish blondish hair elf. He has circular glasses held up by his pointed ears,
Sure, that's how his pants.
in a very formal attire. But as you've seen before, the sleeves are kind of tied in knots at the elbows. And as you walk in, you see two mage hands with a group, not attached to them.
Table.
And you walk
How's the vacation doing? I'm just kidding.
Do you say that out loud?
No.
in. Have I seen you before? Black and white. Ah, one of them. What is it you need?
My healer just got KO'd.
Oh, paper and ink. How much do you live in
Hey, with our money, sorry. Did
We
we?
What are you
balling.
talking to?
We balling.
I know.
Money's no object.
So you
Whatever.
like
Spit.
that?
Spit.
Yeah, get your set.
And one of the hands goes into the back. And the other hand continues to flip through the book. One. And like the hand even comes up and he like bites it.
That's cool.
Then it kind of just floats off to the side and then flips the page again.
Scratches its head. Like,
The other hand comes by, brings the paper, goes back.
Roll initiative.
You wait another minute or two and the ink is that too. 50 gold.
Done.
And goes over and grabs it. Is that all you need there? Now the hands are kind of just like doing something.
I think so.
It was 50 gold. I'll subtract it.
Yeah.
Anything new? Anything cool?
As far as items,
Or you?
you're doing all right. How have you been?
How you doing? Fairly okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't had any new customers in a while, but the black company keep me in business, so I can't complain.
All right. I hope it gets better for you.
Let's do that.
Yeah, did you items?
He goes through the catalog with you. There are a few items that I keep from. All of them just as expensive as you remember. The first one is a cloak of the Shadow King, which essentially he would go through it with you. It makes perception checks to see you have disadvantage, and stealth checks have advantage from 25.
That's cool.
That is 2,200 gold pieces.
See, that would be worth like killing 4 people for.
I'm sorry, I didn't expect this to happen. Last time I did something like this, I did it on my own, and no one
You're
died.
paying me a fraction of this emerald necklace.
He also has a bracer of shielding. So it's a leather
Why did you
bracer
specifically wanted emeralds?
that kind of goes up to the hand, kind of like a glove, and has this this metal plate in the palm, or on the top of the hand. And when you extend your hand, the plate comes in front of it. And in doing so, you're able to cast the shield spell without using a spell slot.
Do you have to have shield?
You don't have to have shield, you just have to be attuned to it.
Attuned as in I have to have it within my spell list.
Attuned as in is you have to have it for a long rest, and then it is attuned to you. If anybody else wants to use it, you can't just give it to them. They have to hold on to it for a long rest.
Okay, but like I don't need the spell sheet.
You don't need spell sheet.
And then that
Has 2 charges. It recharges once per day, and it is 1,000.
and then wizards can wear it too.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It lets you cast shield.
Wait, what's the guy's name?
His name is Luther.
Luther?
Luther.
Luther.
Are you interested in buying these?
I don't have enough money.
Tends to be the bomb.
Yeah. But maybe later we'll get more. I'm hoping we get more. I really need a shield.
Well, and then he grabs the gun. So do it.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you were in the market for?
I don't believe so.
Well,
But why is on that shield?
Maybe
Later.
we can leave a deposit so that it gets sold.
I hear from my subconscious.
okay.
Loki.
Anyway, if I could, keep this for me. I have enough.
As in, like, putting a deposit now.
Oh yeah,
Deposit, the word just came to me.
This is my inner conscience. How much gold are you willing to put down?
Like 5%. I mean, it's 1,000, right?
1,200. So would that be like 60?
Exactly 60. Good job. Jeez.
Let's go a little higher than that. Say 200 gold.
Sweet. Alright, maybe later then.
Fair enough.
But thanks.
If it's still here, it's yours.
Sounds cool.
And the hand's like, do the cracking thing, but
Do I
nothing
hear it?
cracks.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Hand goes over and opens it up for you. And at this time, he's reading his book again.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Got my scrolls, got a hand axe. Good day so far. Kill the orc with 1.5 damage.
You would go for it. Is there anything else you want to do?
So did anyone see me break off? I just said I was kind of gonna go to school.
You just want.
Alright. I go to the alley where Jack is.
Okay.
And
Same
I
thing, you open it up. That's the end.
walk in. I go through the guard. I just walk in and
You're
say
a
hi
man,
to them.
huh?
Hey Jack.
What do you do?
Doing well. Wanted to have another conversation.
Friends talk a lot.
I heard there was a little scuffle.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, he's like a chihuahua. Very, very big, bark, not big bite.
You know, all my years I've never
Dang.
heard the term chihuahua.
That's what
Is there- is
I
there
was
a-
thinking. It's like there's chihuahuas in this world.
Is there an animal somewhat like a chihuahua?
Well, if you bought a mastiff here, it was a dog. Like, I assume a chihuahua exists.
Chihuahuas don't have any practical purpose.
That's brutal right there.
It's true.
Well, they were like a dog of royalty, so.
So,
There's like
no
a-
practical purpose.
There's like a poodle. I mean, poodles exist.
For rich people, like they got
Sure. You know what? There are chihuahuas.
Thank you.
There's at least 2 chihuahuas that exist.
So I was talking to Renard, and he tells me that
That
you
outlet doesn't.
pay him pretty well.
You'd be out on the surface.
He tells me that you pay him pretty well.
Well, when you build up your track record, you tend to make more gold.
I pull out the book that you gave me last time and say, read through this. It was very helpful. Thank you.
Glad you enjoyed the video.
Is there anything else that any job that you need me to look for regarding necromancy with the group?
How about I find you my things?
Will you send a messenger?
Make himself known. A lot of people here. But I look forward to it.
Do you have any more material I can read?
He goes through, he like kind of pulls up another catalog and is looking for it. I hear Noth showed you something, huh?
Yeah, he actually taught me Incrinus. It is Incrinus Smite.
Well, how about you use that a little more before we try anything crazy?
Sounds good. I
Just
extend
shaking
my hand.
everybody's hand today. Everyone wants to touch my hand. There you go.
Alright, thank you. And I leave.
Anyone else?
Yeah, Bruma. What it do, baby? It's cool. I'm gonna just leap in, sneak in.
So you walk into the alchemist's bag.
That sounds gross.
It smells kind of gross. It smells very
Smells like-
alchemical.
Bro, you
People in here.
are like Charlie and that girl in the coffee shop from It's Always Sunny.
Oh yeah.
So you walk in, and from the outside, again, you can see that there's organic life kind of growing out of it. Some like mosses and flowers and stuff. When you open the door, all the windows have been painted over, and the only light is through torch bugs.
Mhm.
And so these little torch bugs are kind of just flying around, and everything is covered in moss and flowers and stuff like that. Walking in though, amidst the whiff of chemicals and spices and stuff like that, looking at the desk last you saw Ruma isn't there. Instead, you see a gnome, and he's sitting up on this kind of taller chair, working at the desk. He has the big goggles on, and he's kind of like he's reading something, and then looking over at the chemicals he has in these flasks and such. And then he looks real close again. He has his glasses on, but still, like he has to get really close in order to see him.
Mm-hmm. Sir.
Just a moment.
He looks back at me.
No, a minute goes by.
A minute goes by. Okay.
2 minutes go by. Yes.
Is Bruma not in today?
Do you know Bruma?
Yeah. She's her and I have an agreement together. She gives me potions and I test them out. I actually left her with some stuff so that she can.
Experimenting again.
I would say yes.
Good. Bruma! Let me go look at him.
Okay.
And you see him kind of come off the chair.
As he does that, I'm actually going to look at what he was looking at. Is that okay?
Roll me a straight intelligence check.
Breath dumb as fuck. 10.
10?
Yeah.
It looks alchemical. There's some words like you recognize some of the things it's talking about. It's like different plants and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like really about the application of those. Also, it's it's handwritten and like smudged and stuff, so it's kind of hard to read everything.
Mm-hmm.
You're not able to get a good idea, other than the fact that it is presumably helping him, or he's taking notes on something.
Cool. That's cool.
He comes back. What was your name again?
Rad.
Rad.
Yeah.
Like the emotion?
Like the sin.
I figured.
The sin. Do they know what Christianity is?
No. And then out from the back, you see a woman, fiery red hair, tied up in a ponytail. She's wearing, again, the protective kind of coat, and she has the gloves on. The goggles have been pulled up, and you see as she like pulls the glove off, she also pulls out what seem to be earplugs.
Okay. Listening to heavy metal.
Not earbuds, earplugs.
Oh fuck, she has AirPods in there. She can't hear.
She got AirPods. Oh, she don't know me anymore. She got AirPods.
Don't sue.
Brad, right?
Yeah. Hi.
How
Good.
It's been some time.
Yeah, it's been good. You look good.
Thanks. Little slight blush.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say that the potion that you gave us, it saved my life, and I just wanted to. It was a.
She kind of reaches back. She has a notebook. Yeah.
Yeah. So essentially, can someone just quickly tell me what haste is? It just gave you like 2 turns. It doubles your movement speed. You guys just don't like that.
Nice stuff.
Cool. So yeah. So my speed was doubled. It increased my AC. I had advantage. It was awesome. Yeah. So that potion that you gave me, it's a winner for sure.
Okay, cool. No adverse effects or.
No, not that I'm aware of.
It's very good. It took you 4 months, but you did it. You did it.
Just break her card.
Hey,
I think I did it. Fuck, bro. Why do I break everything?
actually, it's Ryan.
The things you brought me last time.
Yes, that's what I actually keep for. Not to see you or anything.
I got a chance to look at them.
Yeah.
The heart, the giant's heart. I have something for you. Yeah. She pulls out a potion and puts it on the table. The octopus you brought?
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't well preserved. I did what I could. I've never seen anything. I went to the library, hoping to find something there. But I wish I could tell you more.
It's okay.
I mean, it didn't look natural.
Yeah.
You know.
By any chance, the gums from the zombie dogs, the goblin dogs, they're the ones that
Actually, yes. This, be careful with. And she goes and she gets, she puts her gloves back on, and she reaches over to like the back of the counter, and she grabs this little vial and shakes it. This is a poison, but it is more like a disease, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was able to distill it. I don't know how useful it will be in combat, but if you're familiar with the side effects previously, which you would know it was like a rash.
Right.
Yeah. It was a spreading rash, and you had disadvantage on critical checks.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is.
Is it lethal or it's just bad?
I don't know if it's curable.
Okay.
Plus it's rare.
It is. I can cure any disease.
You're not here.
I know, but I'm just saying.
You can cure any disease?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So,
Awesome.
That you never said.
So, and then I'm sorry, but the giant thing, is that like another? Was
that
that
is this, and she goes over to the potion. It is like, and it's kind of bigger. It's in a circular kind of vial with like a leather covering over it, and it's a bit of a drink. You're gonna have to chug this shit.
like chug jug?
Yeah, no, not that big.
Don't make a Fortnite reference now.
I didn't kill 4 people, sir.
You said
Excuse the fuck out me.
And well, it'll be like a normal giant shrimp. Oh, it's not a potion, but I dabbled with it a bit. So
Okay.
tell me how it works.
Okay. Cool. Apart from this, anything else you want me to experiment with while we're away?
How long do you have?
I'm actually not sure. Depending on what happens, possibly for the next couple of weeks.
Roll me inside.
Don't say anything right now. But I would not know that because I rolled a 5.
Yeah, you don't know?
Oh wait, sorry, 13.
No, you still don't know.
Dang it, I got no game.
Okay, well, if you're around, stop by. I'll see if I have anything. I'm working on some stuff, but it's kind of all experimental, so
Okay,
I hate to burn your eyebrows off.
for sure. Okay, so as I turn to leave, right, because I'm walking out, I'm gonna do like that little famous smile that I do. Okay.
a little famous. Elaborate.
A little smart.
Every time I see her.
Explain.
So every time I see her.
Do it.
Every time
Do
I
it.
see her, I always give her like a little flirty smile because she's like my one crush on day. The last 2 times have been really good, but we're gonna see how this one goes.
See.
You guys ready for this?
Oh no.
A 4.
It comes out like.
You try to wink this time, you don't know how to wink.
You start walking out, and you're walking, and you go back for the smile. And as you do that, like as your lips like start to part, the bug just flies right into your teeth. As soon as you do that, and you look back, and she kind of giggles and looks away.
Okay.
Wow, so that was.
1,000 that one. Dude, these heads are fucking. Would you guys want this? They're fucking disease.
Do you need a Amazon?
Huh?
Do you need a Amazon?
Yeah, that's why not.
Because we're not bashing on the place called Amazon.
Mine from a place with 2-day shipping. If you remember.
Damn,
Kind
Brian.
of sucked. But these that I got from a store are doing pretty well.
I still have that octopus mask that we took from.
Yes, you do.
Would I know where I would take that to and ask about it?
Blissey and Oddities wouldn't be a bad place if it's magical, but it's not really magical.
It's not, yeah.
Your best bet would probably be the library. The library is on the other side of the Capitol.
How long would it take to get there?
I mean, it's big. It's not huge. It'll take you a few, maybe like 4 or 5 hours to walk there.
Okay.
And that'll be into the Valentino territory.
Are they cool with Blackwood?
There's no bad blood. Nothing like Nelson. They kind of roll me a history check.
15.
15. They're one of the more friendly groups of games. They tend to not be outwardly aggressive. Everything they do is very cloak and dagger. So, you know that? So like they wouldn't do anything if someone was just walking by. And like from what you know, the Blackwood Company has pretty good leeway to move in and out.
I think I'll go another day when we have more time to spare.
Cool. Also, the crown that we got from the Turtle King, we should probably go as a group and get that checked on, like, as a magic shop.
What's the turtle? Why don't we go to let's see how we do this.
You guys want to?
I want to know that it's 11:38. What's our intended?
Midnight. Yeah. We're good then.
Be a late night show.
So what are we doing?
Okay, can I want to make my way
What are
back.
you two doing? Actually,
Okay.
Yeah, okay, do I know how many people saw me? Like, to the point where they would be able to recognize me. I also, like, had the
I
hood
also
pretty
wanna
low,
know
wasn't
that.
covering the horns and everything, so.
you are definitely a little harder to spot than you are.
Obviously.
because you're tall, and also you're not wearing anything to cover your face. You have the hood on. And there's, depending on where you are, there's a lot of vaccines going on. You kind of stick out though. You do look more like a human and all that, but just your frame, your build, it's definitely recognizable.
And also, I mean, I'm gonna sell myself up. I probably shouldn't say this, but this just makes the story more interesting. I have that hair thing.
Yeah.
Can you disguise yourself?
Do you have a cloak?
Or make illusions?
If that doesn't matter, so this what essentially we're saying is that I can never walk around the capital as myself ever again,
Unless you kill.
unless I kill the people, or unless I find some way
Find a way to
to
clear your name then.
to clear my. But I need it. Like I have. Okay. Can we? I want to regroup and we have to talk about this.
Can you disguise yourself as someone?
You've all regrouped.
I have a plan.
Where are you regrouping?
At the
Okay.
inn,
You want
at
to
the inn
go
that we
back
stay
to
at,
At the
the
Blackwood Company?
Blackwood?
at the Blackwood Company.
Blackwood Company Tavern.
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the bar and I'm going to go up to the bartender.
Wait. Do we want to be at the tavern or do we want to go to like where the bedrooms are?
To the bedroom, but first I want to go to whoever has the
First
alcohol.
option over.
First, I want to
Now he
go.
wants to.
First, I want to go to whoever has the alcohol.
It's the same bartender's last name, Marshall.
What's his name?
Marshall. Older guy,
Wait, I thought it was a woman.
graying hair.
Me too.
Dolly gave
Dolly
me a
does the
request
missions.
to begin.
Oh, I thought
Marshall's
she
the
was.
bartender.
Oh, I thought she was
Okay.
at the bar.
Yeah, graying hair, big
Okay.
kind of bushy mustache.
Hey, Marshall.
Look like you need a drink.
The strongest liquor you have.
Goes under, grabs a pretty hefty bottle, and he pours into the dirty glass. As long as we get it.
How much of this is gonna make you black out? I'm not gonna drink it. I'm gonna carry it back up to the room with me,
Okay.
and we're all gonna be sitting. Hey, can we all like? Can I just like get everyone? I'm like, can everyone come in my room for a second?
You're all in, so the rooms,
Because I know I said I stayed by myself.
the rooms typically when you come in, they fit 4 people, so it's like 2 bunks. And they're kind of small, so if you all want to be in the same room, you're all kind of like, you're not like huddled together, but you're
So
definitely.
can
in
some of
a
us be
small-
like in the doorway, just like.
If you don't want to have the door open, yeah.
I think we should close the door.
Yeah, fine.
So,
Can I be laying on the bed?
Yeah, you're laying on the bed.
and everyone just.
Yeah, I'll hop on one of the top bunks.
I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna start the conversation talking kind of like in a quiet enough voice where no one can. So and I'm gonna swirl the
Can I just be
drink.
glaring at him?
Yeah.
It's like,
You feel the piercing.
Milo is dead.
Tiefling eyes.
Did you just say that?
No, that's
Okay,
you can just
okay,
tell him my glare.
Okay, you can remember. Okay, first and foremost, I like to establish one rule from here on out. If you all want me to message you, pass message, either tap my finger or tap your own finger to gesture that you would like to start a conversation. And now that we've gotten all that out of the way, something not that chill
I
happened
knew it.
a little bit ago. I'm gonna take one sip.
Yeah, take a sip.
Roll a conversation.
Not quite. Not yet.
So, Missy here saw a lady with an emerald necklace, and she wanted me to help her steal it. And long story short, 4 people are dead.
4 people are dead.
5
No, it's just
objects are
Oh,
dead.
wait, no,
5
because the
entities are
orc.
dead.
Wait, the orc
souls.
dead too?
Also the orc.
Actually 6.
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
the orc
6.
guy.
I thought it was just the
The
4.
orc died.
This is not better.
But
And
respect
then people
that
are dead. They saw Faomir's face.
There were 6 deaths.
And some people
Long
might
story
have
short,
seen me.
I killed 4 people. I cannot stress this enough on accident. I didn't mean to kill them.
I mean, you chose Thunderwave.
But he mean to kill them.
One more sip.
Did you get the emeralds?
Yeah.
Show the emeralds. Show the emeralds. Show the emeralds.
I'm sitting
Show
at
them.
the top.
Show
You
the
can't
emeralds.
punch me.
Show the emeralds. Show the emeralds.
Roll me a concept.
On
When
stage.
you bring it up to your nose for the first time, your nose hairs are gone. It just burns.
Certainly, I did. 17.
Roll it down.
I want to say to you all that this is the worst day of my life.
Really?
Aside,
Worst thing.
I didn't finish. Aside from the day that fucker killed my wife and children, and maybe the day where I died.
So it's the third worst day.
Considerably, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
In retrospect, it's fine for you.
There are people that don't have relatives now, and that's my
I
fault.
don't have Milo anymore.
You can bring Milo back.
Yeah, but he's still.
And I'm sorry for that, and I will do everything I can to help you. But the issue at hand right now is that I am now a once. You want me to pay for your scrolls?
That's fine.
How much was it?
10 gold is cool.
10 gold.
Yo, guys, we got 10 more gold.
I'm at it. I'll add it right now.
Okay.
Alright, this is fine now. I'll still bring it up.
You know what? I totally forgive you for murdering 4 people.
How many people saw you?
There are at least the 3 that are unconscious. That were unconscious.
Just
Okay.
They don't know what to
3
remember.
people are unconscious. Were unconscious last that I know.
Okay.
And there could be more. Okay, I realize you already hate me, but I'm trying very hard. I need help because I am now a wanted man, probably. I have 2 plans. Plan A. Don't shake your head.
That's fine.
Plan A. And this is dark. We kill the witnesses.
They've already.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to
They've
do it.
already.
They're
recorded
gone
you.
already.
Are
You're
you
supposed
sure?
to kill them then.
They already
Well,
gave a description of
Yeah,
their
but
agreement.
I'm saying that's probably not a plan.
So, no.
That's
So it's
true.
probably not a plan.
Killing them would do nothing.
Here's the second option. I just thought of it on the spot, so we can maybe work out the kinks. Y'all remember that guy back at the dam that was like killing nobles and shit, or not killing them, but like trying to like
The
kill
jester?
them? That guy. We can say that the jester was mad that I interrupted with his plans and came here and disguised himself as me and killed that woman because he thought she was noble. Or at least just tried to frame me. I could use some variation of this guy's self. We could do some magic tomfoolery and maybe make this work, or whatever. Either way, I'm kind of fucked.
The jester's coming to kill you.
How
Probably.
do we know that?
Maybe just disguise yourself and lay low until they forget.
Also, yeah, if for
How does the
I
law-
believe
how-
only Raph knows, the jester is out to kill Theomir. For making him look bad.
Whoa, this is new information.
So
Yeah.
it might be easier to frame the jester for this then.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
The jester's still gonna kill Theomir.
Oh, okay. That was never a problem.
It is a problem.
It is
He's
a
going
problem.
to kill you.
But the thing is,
I'm sorry,
That's-
when did you find this out?
It doesn't matter.
No, I'm sorry.
It's an interesting question. That's an interesting question. That's
How
an
long
interesting
have you been
question.
withholding this information?
How long have I been holding this information that Dimitri is?
And Raph.
And Rad.
I actually didn't know about this.
Hey,
I
He
friendo.
just said that.
I honestly don't remember that. I swear to God. As Daniel, like a person, I don't.
The truth circles.
I didn't realize that he was trying. Wait, you said that.
I told you, Hemsworth held me back.
Do you know Zone of Truth?
Oh, I don't remember that. Okay, but let's just say that I didn't know that.
It was right before the Feywild.
I did not.
Okay, but the difference is that at least is something that is happening, and I can deal with that. But I killed people, and I need to make this right somehow. I already plan on maybe finding the families and giving them some sort of compensation. But I need to not be hanged because I killed people, and I didn't mean to kill people.
Okay, well, so we gotta go. We need to you can't be seen anymore. The witnesses have probably regained consciousness. They probably reported you. So you're gonna have to disguise yourself all day, every day while you're here, which is a problem.
I can't do that all the time. That's a concentration spell.
Yeah, just do it.
Then we have to pin it on the jester.
Yeah.
Okay,
How about both?
that's what we have to do.
Pay for
Okay.
your coffins somehow, right?
Okay, so how are we gonna play this out?
Disguise yourself now.
So okay, the only way that people are going to believe this is if you tell them that you were the one that attacked the Duchess.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Do you think they'll care about that in the Capitol? Can I roll a history check for that? Or
Would they?
I mean,
care?
it's definitely not going to help with your
Sure,
track
roll
record.
history.
Be like, oh, I didn't attack this person. I just pretended to be the Duchess. Though.
But okay,
We could just lie and just say that the jester has been following Thamir and killing everyone that's around him.
Yeah.
And we can just kind of vouch for him and use the.
I will say Demetrius knows the jester has a very specific MO. It's typically very brutal, very sadistic murders. The story that's most famous is he was the jester for Court in Haven, and he killed the king and queen of that area. It was not the king and queen of that area, and danced with their daughter over the bodies. Everyone in the party watched. So you would know that petty murder isn't really his thing.
He wants fame. He did that for fame, and he wants to kill you because you're ruining his reputation.
so we can just say that
ruining
he's
his
trying to
reputation.
ruin my
He
reputation.
wouldn't do petty murder. He wouldn't kill someone who
But
is-
he's not trying to be himself.
He's trying to be Thamir.
No, he would kill you
Okay.
instead of killing people.
No,
around
but
you.
I think that logic makes more sense. That he wants to ruin Thamir's reputation, so he's not acting as the jester, he's acting as Thamir. That could work.
Also, you know that for a lot of people, the justice isn't.
I was gonna say that too, so that's kind of like shit on our plan.
Yeah, because he danced over their bodies 70 years ago. 70 years ago.
Do we know what race he is?
Do we know? Nope. We know just about nothing, and the last he was spotted was 70 years ago.
Okay.
And how do you know
Can
it's going to kill?
Can I get a quick
Because
rundown on the laws
he's
of
not-
the land? What is exactly the punishment for murder?
And
Is it just
did you see
hanging?
it?
Depends what part of the capital you're in.
Okay, the part of Capital I was in was funny.
You're
And
in.
North is very close.
It depends basically what game you control.
That was in the capital there,
So
right?
yeah, now, the capital. There's a game called the Capitals.
Yes,
Let that sit into everybody
Okay.
watching.
I got it.
So for them, hanging is pretty common.
Oh boy.
Typically, it's accompanied with a payout.
Okay.
They kind of just take all your shit. Someone has had a run-in with the Capitals, actually.
Yeah. You know what we could do is we could ask a favor from one of our friends who has a lot of influence. And say we do the mission for a lot less gold, maybe he can help us out.
So,
You
okay.
pissed him off.
Yes,
Oh.
but I think,
Correct the one.
Nice.
but I
There's
think
only your fallen angel. Your fallen angel. What was he? He was you mentored him.
yeah.
Your fallen angel, the Grim Jester, and the police all after you.
And Jack hates you.
Yeah, and you pissed off. Probably your only shot at staying alive.
Okay, wait. So, being a part of the Blackwood Company, would that help us in any way, or does that make our situation worse?
No, I'm anticipating the Blackwood Company firing me.
It
Like,
depends. It
because
depends a
we
lot.
have some sort of influence, kind of because of that, but also
The Blackwood Company
we could
has
take
a
the
reputation.
reputation. Yeah.
So in a lot of ways, the Blackwood Company will support you. But if it comes to something senseless like this, at least how they would see it, they're going to be the first to write you off. They're going to be the first to take you and give you up.
Okay.
They won't be the hand, but they will escort you to the authorities, and they will make sure you can't do anything about it.
Was there anything on him that would let the bystanders know he was with the Blackwood Company?
No, he doesn't have any insignias.
Okay,
So
can
as
we?
long as they don't identify him personally,
Can we
so
do
when
one
the
thing?
Blackwood Company hears his name, they're not going to know he's associated.
Potentially not. It depends on how vivid the descriptions were.
Can we? Okay. Can we wait until the next day and see what kind of descriptions come out, and then we can play it from there?
How much time has passed since this has happened?
That happened earlier in the day. It's being nighttime now, so maybe 7-8 hours. That's
Okay. Yeah. It's
That's gone.
Yeah. That's just gone. Okay. We need. I think we should just get some rest. Get the next morning, and just see what kind of descriptions come out. And see what happens.
Wait, before we call long rest,
you sure?
Milo back?
You sit
Wait,
down.
wait. I take it out, and then first I get the picture of Milo out, and I'm just like, because I'm looking for the scrolls, and they all feel like paper, and I'm like, then I glare. I'm kind of still not over it.
Okay. I kind of see her glare, and I toss her 5 more.
I'm like,
I'll add it to this.
Gold makes everything better, it seems. And you sit there and cast those. Is anyone else doing anything else tonight?
I'm gonna down the entire rest of the drink.
Roll me another con save. Disadvantage, please.
But I'm gonna like try to pass out. Like I'm not gonna try to get up and do anything.
Roll it anyway.
I hope this doesn't kill you.
I'm sorry for your ears.
Rip headphone users. Con save?
Rip.
Con save. Disadvantage.
Three.
Yeah. You down the rest of it and it burns. It burns
Good.
going down. You can feel it.
I deserve that.
And as it goes into your stomach, you feel the warm sensation there too. Like there's a second where you feel like it might burn through you. It's that intense. And then the world spins a little bit. And then you're fucking out. Who's gonna be in what rooms? Just curious. The room. You're gonna be outside?
Always, yeah.
Okay.
What's your room?
Wait, what was it? I didn't think
It's
before.
warm, yeah,
Yeah,
so-
sleep in it.
So Artemis.
You can dig a hole and sleep.
I
Yeah,
wanna
for some
leave
reason,
it
there's
alone.
something that I read about myself that I can like dig a hole and sleep in it to be safe. I don't know why. I may not. Never mind.
It might be a spell.
There's a room.
Your hiding hole spell?
I'll sleep with.
Okay.
The Blackwood Company they have stables, right?
Yes, they do have stables.
I assume they let Maisie stay there. I go with Maisie.
You sleep outside?
Artemis, you
Yeah, in
wanna,
the stables with Maisie.
Artemis, you want to share a room with us?
Yeah. Wait, there's room, right? There's 4
Yeah.
beds.
Yeah,
Good.
4 beds. Yeah.
Do you want to stay in the room with?
No.
No,
Okay.
it's just the 3 of us.
Sounds good.
Milo gets his own bed. Our little things get their own bed.
And
They
you're-
can cuddle.
You're kept up a little bit by the sounds of them playing up above you.
And they play like cats.
Yeah, they play like cats.
All of you.
Let me make a note. Play like cats.
Everyone liked that.
And that'll be the end of tonight's session. So, well claps for everybody.
Okay.
Not bad, not bad.
To the audience, I'm so sorry that this is the first you saw of Theomir.
It doesn't get any better.
No, yeah, that's
This is
accurate.
That's just
on par.
I think it shows
Never
the true
asking for your
core of
help
you.
again.
So I've never written the outro, but yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week at the same time.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. If you're watching this on stream, hit that button that does
Smash
things.
that button.
Smash that like button.
notification button.
If you have a Prime membership, you get a month for free.
Yeah,
every
do that.
month.
We're gonna talk at it for a second.
Also, if you're watching on YouTube, which we're gonna post on YouTube.
Yeah,
On YouTube, do all that stuff too.
there will. Yeah, hello. I'm your stream tech.
He's great. He's the reason we got all this shit up and running.
Hey, shout out.
If you have comments, you can review. I know there's the audio quality is still lesser. We are fixing that one, so not that comment because I know that comment. But otherwise, you can make comments. You can send an email to the Twitch email actually if you want, if you really want to. It's the same name as the Twitch except at gmail.com.
Yep. Make it all professional shit.
Yeah. You think I'm an awful tech? You're right. Because I don't know what I'm doing.
It's okay, we're all awful.
I'm figuring it out from scratch. Anyway, yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Anybody else have anything to say?
I'm sorry.
Roll on.
Oh
Roll
my
on.
goodness.
Roll off.
Alright,
I don't know.
cool.
He's a